when we last left off, our intrepid heroes continue their adventures in the ruins of the Minothan city of Igniferus. They defeated more ashen horrors, met a cowgirl priestess from the before times, when the queen's curse first hit the land and turned everyone's mind to Moo. It turns out that her job at that particular instance had been to tend to the heart of the mountain, aka a giant soul bomb, to keep it from exploding. And when her mind went to Moo, she lost concentration on her spell, and Igniferus exploded.
I'm still amazed. So what you're saying is the Minotaurs, the cowgirls, were once an advanced civilized race until they became Moo.
Yes, until they became Moo.
Yeah.
Yep.
You continued to adventure within the city after encountering her. You traipsed across some lava and eventually found a Minotaur sorcerer who had made his way down there through the abandoned mine above the city, Astarog Demiovich, who claimed to have been a descendant of the demigod Vulcanus, who had founded the city as a temple to his magnificent flame father, a primordial god of the mountain.
Sweet flame.
Yes, flame, dear flame. So you brutally murdered Astarag.
Yep.
And in so doing, Hashat unlocked one of the secrets on her hammer.
I was about to say, you're not going to get us to feel bad about that one.
No, not at all. I mean, that guy, let's see. Let me just look at his character sheet. Neutral evil, yep, alright, that was fine. No.
How many war crimes do we have on his account by now?
Several murders.
Let me interject something into that. We also found out some really interesting thing about Hashat's weapon.
Yeah, according to the priestess, it's basically Excalibur, except it's only the sheath and the stone that the sword was in. And someone had taken the sword, and Hashat just ripped the sheath and the stone out, and is using it to beat the shit out of people.
To be fair, Excalibur's scabbard was about as powerful as Excalibur itself.
Yeah, that's why the hammer is basically an artifact of its own right.
Also nothing to do with the sword and the stone.
Yeah, but, you know, it's all the same thing. Who cares? I know they're different, but it doesn't matter.
It's only an artifact because we skipped everything.
Yeah, so you got the first unlock, and then the last unlock, and now you're filling in the middle, so that's fine.
Stuck in the middle.
Anyway, so yeah, Hashat did her thing. Also, Kina's not here, so lol, fuck you. Sahel just wanders off into the forest, never to be seen again.
I don't know about that, because I know that you said, like, just as a backup, Kina, can you just quickly roll some persuade checks? Just throw out 5 of them in case we need them over the course of the game.
Kina rolled
the first one's a crit!
So, yeah, Sahel will be going about his business. But anyway, yeah, to end the last session, you guys decided, rather than fulfilling the Raven Queen's desire and letting the cowgirl priestess of Valeria's soul go off to the Aether, you decided to solidify essence her into a soul stone, which you now have in your possession. Wahoo.
Do not question the ethics. We do not.
I mean, it's what she wanted, so...
Yeah, I know.
It's the ethical thing, but not the religious thing to do.
Mm.
Anyway, speaking of soul stones, you also got one from Vulcanus. Wahoo.
Yay.
Can't wait to turn him into a fucking toothbrush. The fucking prick.
No, we're not telling you.
What you do is you put it on the cock ring of Calamity.
Oh yeah, we have that. No, we don't.
Not in this party. That was a previous Sav&D. Don't worry about it.
I wanted to see if anyone was gonna stop me if I was just like, oh yeah, we do have that.
No, unfortunately, I do actually have a list of all the magic items you guys have.
No, DCL was right. His name is Cass, and he is Hashat's cock ring of Calamity.
Oh my god.
I mean, Hashat does feel that there's a lot of calamity going on there.
Can we not degrade the poor cat boy to the point where he is a magic item and not even a person?
I mean, Hashat doesn't treat him like a person to begin with, so...
Ooh, no, she does really. She loves that meow.
Also,
yeah, debatable.
Yeah.
The best thing is that it would be a cockring of cat calamity.
No, why did you ruin it? Why did you ruin it?
Anyway.
We're done for the night.
Yep. Alright, thanks for showing up, everyone. Everyone gets negative 10 XP. See you next time. Alright, no.
We still have enough to level up.
It's true, though.
That's why it's funny.
Anyway, so yeah, we ended last time on you guys emerging. The clouds and ash are parting from the valley, and Sahel did the big Y pose into the sun. But now it is time to return to civilization, specifically probably Vanthrag's manor first, and then on to Evarra, where you can do your things. So, how about some journey tests?
Good, we can get our beach force and
that's fine.
Now the good news is the DC has dropped by 5 for this. Jesus, okay, I guess it's discovery o'clock.
God, damn it!
Okay, so I should mention before this game starts, just so I can jinx myself.
22.
Part of the reason why I was even considering Great Weapon Master Berserker is because I was rolling hot fire on a test sheet today, and I was just like,
Okay, so advantage on this. 20. Whoa.
Okay, great. You guys all pass, so nothing bad happens, and you get a discovery. Which, incidentally, in this region is always the same thing. Wow.
Wait, we get cheap? No.
Yeah, you get cheap. Cheap clock.
Hey, sheep o'clock. Click clock. Here come the sheeple.
Well.
So yeah, as you guys are meandering down the road, you make it past the barricade, which used to have a bunch of hobgoblins defending Vanthrag's manor from the assaults of the Ashen Horrors. But now it's pretty much been abandoned. The troops have moved back to the manor as the clouds part and the monsters have stopped coming out. And instead, Szooth, as you are scouting ahead of the party, being as quiet as you can, so quiet, in fact, that you are able to sneak up on a creature that is invisible. And thus, Szooth, as you are creeping through the brush, you bury your face in something incredibly soft and incredibly warm.
Well, I'd rather somehow manage to stumble my way into an invisible lady, or we have sheep again.
Yeah, there is a soft...
Yep, it's sheep.
And yeah, the softness just rubs against your face, and then you feel something sharp and painful on one of your ears as it just bites you.
Ow. Wait, no.
Wait,
actually, I don't... Yeah, wait, actually. That's a good point. What ears?
Yeah.
Well, whatever. Yeah. I guess, like, the little ridge where your fucking sound goes in.
Just bites my snoot.
Yeah, there you go. It bites your snoot.
I'll go back and go be like, guys, I think we found the sheep again.
Oh.
No, how wonderful.
That's good. I could use something really nice right about now.
Hello, little shepherdess.
There's a rustle from the brush ahead of you, and then you do indeed see a red-headed catgirl step out from the brush.
How is it that we keep running... Oh, wait, no.
Don't question.
Hello, Koino.
Hello again. Hi. It's been years since I've seen you guys. Hello.
Everyone gives a slow look to each other, then looks back and just smile.
Yeah. How have you been there?
All right, I suppose. I had your order of wool, but well, it's been so long that it just kind of went to rot. Sorry about that.
Oh,
That's okay. It is not your fault.
Oh, I was honestly kind of sure you guys had perished up adventuring near that great big old keep in the mountains or something. I don't know. I'm glad to see you're all right.
No, thank you. How have you fared, little one?
Can't complain, all things considered. It's been beautiful weather here. Non-stop.
Well, at least she's not saying this while it's like raining ash and death on us.
Szooth's gonna kind of like go over to Nahia and whisper,
Is it me, or does this conversation get sadder each time we see her?
No, just indulge in sweetness.
No, Cass is going to lean in and be like, wait, the last time we saw her, she didn't know who we were at all. Now it's been years. What the heck?
You just kind of have to go with it. I don't really know how to break any of what we suspect.
What's
just
do
a
we
situation.
suspect?
Give them both head rubs. It is fine. Do not worry about it. And also, don't have a conversation in front of her. Very rude.
So, given that we're a little bit late, how about we pay you again, since, well, the produce went to waste.
Oh.
Da.
Well, it's the middle of summer. I've already sheared these guys down as much as they can.
They're still this soft.
Oh, well, they're sheepies. They're always soft. Even when they don't have any fur on them. See? She'll reach down and just pat an invisible flank, and you can see her fingers kind of disappear into something.
I would do the same, but I know that I will get bitten again.
They're getting better about it, honest. Ever since I started bumping into people so much. I tried teaching them, but, well, they didn't bite me in the first place, so now I'm trying to get them not to bite carrots. That doesn't work so great. But it's progress, honest. You could try.
Remind me again. Remind me again, did I already try the idea of getting a blanket from them? I believe we did, and the result was just, it's invisible, but you're still see-through.
Oh! We're on fucking fire!
Nahia just walks forward and begins petting sheepies, and soon enough you feel just a 360 warmth and little heads rubbing against your thighs now.
Oh, you have done very well. And you're a lovely little sheepies now.
Yeah, if I believe correctly, no, you cannot become invisible through blanket of wool.
No, you can in fact, you can see through the blankets, which means that, yes, indeed, if you were wrapped around in a blanket, they would just see you walking around.
1 second while I put on my cloak of invisibility, and then you just start doing the fucking crab dance.
The cloak is invisible, so you can't see it. That doesn't make me invisible.
Exactly.
It's just get an invisible codpiece. The ultimate protect.
Fucking, what's the word again? Fucking Emperor's New Clothes.
Oh, yeah.
Actual invisible clothes.
No, it's very soft. I wonder what it would be like to get them as, nightwear.
She shrugs. I don't know. I only have like 2 pairs of clothes anyway, so I can't testify to wearing them, but
I will look myself over. Fair point. I'm roughly in the same camp myself.
Wait. Also, stand still. Just start measuring her. It's like,
What, you're going to...
No, I do have. Remember, what's it called? Remember that old place we found before?
You can have to be way more specific. We find a lot of old places with artifacts in them.
It was back on the other continent, Anderland. We found a dress. Just a nice dress that we never did something and just wrote it down.
Is it still written down?
Yeah, I have my notebook here. I have Ursula's little book of grudges. I write down a lot of things.
So you got a pretty dress in your book of grudges?
Yeah, it's a nice dress.
What did it ever do to you?
It wasn't
Didn't fit her great big bear beefers?
No, that is pretty much it, because it's made for somebody taller than Ursula, which is everyone fucking else.
You're going in the book.
So yeah.
You fucking talls. Stares judgingly at everyone.
Yeah. But so she pulls out the dress, which is a fine elven dress, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, this is your size.
Wow, I've never seen something so fancy. Where'd you get this?
Well, it's from the elves.
Elves, but they've been extinct since forever.
Oh, they were hidden in the ground.
That and there are plenty of elven ruins that we do adventurer things.
Yeah.
My mom used to say elves were underground. That's how they come get you, but I guess ruins make as much sense as anything.
No.
She'll kind of look it over, and then there's a moment of dawning. Wait, are you trying to give this to me?
I'm not trying, I am.
Oh, God. I appreciate it, but what am I going to do with I'm a shepherd? I haven't been into a big city in forever.
Please, I warn you.
Why'd it just go to waste on me?
Please, I warn you.
Much like the wool got wasted because we were very slow to get it, I'd say call it even.
Please, I warn you. Trying to turn down Ursula's generosity never works.
And plus,
it's true.
I think someone as pretty as you should have something as pretty as that as well. You don't need to be in a city, you can just be.
Aw, her cheeks just flare up all red and her ears tuck against her head. Oh, that's the sweetest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Szooth's in the
All
background.
right, I guess I got it now. She takes the dress and hugs it to her chest. You guys are all so sweet. I wish I could pay you back for it.
Well, you do so every time we meet you. It's never unpleasant talking to you.
Oh, shucks. She looks incredibly embarrassed.
Now with that done, I suppose, are we going to take a little break or continue on our adventures?
Would you like to join us for coffee?
I don't know what coffee is, but sure, why not?
Oh, let me show you the sweet siren song of this brown liquid.
You're getting yours at the half measure, Szooth. Can't have you bouncing off walls again.
I accept this, only because it's from my star scale.
Yeah, if we get a fire going, I'll brew everyone up some coffee.
Yeah.
Get some food out, get some nice food out.
So yeah, you guys can start eating, and as you do so, I guess maybe like casually during conversation, Ozan will mention like a nice old man who lives over here, and a big city.
Where's here, sorry?
Oh, are you guys not on the map? Oh, you are.
I mean, we are, but are you on the GM layer?
Oh, derp. Yeah. A nice old man who lives over here, and the big castle up here.
Yeah.
Just talking about some of the places she's been since she's seen you guys last.
No. I'm happy to make conversation and give her head pats.
She's happy to receive them.
Conversation.
Just continuously embarrassed by all the affection and attention she's getting now. And many sheepies will come over and just like try and graze out of your hand or just like bump up on you and rub.
Yeah.
They are for once extremely affectionate. Except to Szooth. They kind of just want to eat Szooth. He's so sweet.
They keep trying. They shall fail.
Oh yeah, they do. They get like
because
a
he's been
crook
rubbed
every
in
once
salt.
in a while.
He's like a salt lick.
You think you're the first creature to try to eat me? Foolish people.
Wake up, sheeple. Happy to give pettings, make conversation with everyone's favorite invisible walker.
And so, when it's done, Ozan will stand up, still hugging this beautiful ancient dress to herself, and say, "Well, I guess I ought to get going. It's not time for me to go anywhere, but, hey, are you all heading up to the vineyard?"
No, I don't believe we were.
Where the old man lives there? Yes.
Yeah, if you don't mind. And she'll take something out of her pocket and hand it to you, a beautiful silk handkerchief. I met him just a few weeks ago. He was real sweet. I'd mussed some mud up on my face, and he gave me this. I'd like to give it back, but I'm not going that away.
Oh, we'll be happy to pass it along.
Thanks. You guys are all so sweet. I hope your adventures keep you nice and safe.
Can't wait for us to get there and he's dead.
I mean, he was. The old man was for a very long time ago.
Yeah. Ursula will just pull Aslan into a hug and then kiss her on the forehead and said, "Be well, sweetheart."
Aww.
Yeah, she gives you all great big hugs, and some of the sheep try and like imitate the action, but you just feel yourself getting bumped in the shins, or Ursula like right in the chest.
Aw, this is nice.
No.
All right, I'll see you all soon.
Indeed. Take care of yourself.
Bye.
Szooth will wave goodbye.
Wave and disappears
we
into
just-
the brush.
We just tell Sir Hale that that's a good girl.
Yes, she was quite lovely.
Yes, quite lovely. And nothing else.
He arches an eyebrow. Is
Szooth
something amiss,
sweats.
Szooth?
No, absolutely nothing.
Hold on while I just roll the cleric insight on that shit.
Get your deception roll out this year.
What deception roll?
There was no deception there at all. No, we're cool.
Nice. No, alright. Yeah, he'll just kind of think you're being a weirdo, but sure, whatever.
Gee, what a surprise coming from us.
Yeah, adventure's been weird. Who'd have thought? Alright. So yeah, he'll just kind of shrug, and on you go. So yeah, do you want to go to Vanthrag's estate?
Yeah.
Alright.
You right there?
Yeah, it's okay.
Make sure everything's kosher here, and then yeah, you guys can head on up. Just like hour or so at your enhanced pace. And when you get there, you see the warrior woman Verena leaning over the porch railing, dragging deep on a pipe, and the hobgoblin captain and several of his men are scattered around out front. They seem to be picking up some flowers, some herbs that are growing there, maybe medicinal, or maybe they just want to decorate their armor. Who knows?
Maybe they just like flowers. Who's gonna fucking judge a man?
Excuse
Yeah.
me, Szooth would know if those are to be smoked.
Those are not smokable herbs. They are indeed like some low-grade medicinal herbs to make healer's kits.
I mean, anything smokable if you're brave enough.
And it's true. You could in fact smoke the hobgoblins.
Yeah, you should smoke anesthetic. That's never gone badly for anyone.
Huh.
It's true, you do depend on judging each other. That is a feature.
This is literally a racial feature, yes. Anyway, so yeah, the woman will give you a wave as you approach. I see you were successful in your adventures. The clouds have already lifted from the valley.
Oh, good to know. The effect has been so immediate.
Tremendously so. How did you do
what's
it?
up?
Oh, actually, save the explanation. I'm sure Lord Vanthrag would like to know.
Oh, it's simple. We just blew up the mountain and the explosion cleared it all away. Sure, there's now a massive hole in the ground that the entire country is going to slowly slide into. But that's a problem for another band of adventurers.
That is the
When
Imperial way of
mercenaries-
solving things, I suppose.
Fucking burn. Stumbled into that one. didn't
Captain
you?
Horthen will come over and hand you some burn cream. And then apply some to himself.
Literal burn.
Yeah,
In this
that was very much a ha ha. Oh, I made myself sad.
And Sahale is like, it's
Oops.
true, that is how this all started in the first place.
There was no exploding. It's all good.
Well, that's
Indeed.
good to hear. Now, why don't you come up? Actually, she'll turn to Low Kobold. Your name was Szooth, wasn't it?
Indeed.
Oh, good. There's someone here who's been dying to talk to you.
Oh. Wait. She wouldn't
Hi.
happen to be blue, 8 feet tall, and Jack built like a brick shithouse, would she?
Yes, and currently, taking a bath, I think.
Szooth will turn in jet.
What? No, hold on. I'm gonna go try for the cloak snatch before you can get away.
Okay, yeah. You get him by Aya's scarf. His greatest
Oh,
weakness.
Quiet.
Remember, you got legitimized by a dragon, so it's all okay.
Well, I suppose I did. I'm
Remember,
not sure if she'll
the
listen.
dragon even went all the way back to the island to be like, yo, everything is cool.
I'm not sure if she'll accept that. She seems the type that might not even listen to the heat of even a dragon.
Well, luckily we're all like way stronger and shit now, and you can probably get a way easier running start. Come on. We're absolutely not dealing with having this fucking shadow over our shoulders any goddamn longer.
All right. I suppose it is time for us to bravely march forward, just like true mercenaries.
So let's just keep a hold on Szooth. Tuck him under an arm.
You're gonna have to, otherwise he's gonna
Squirm free.
he's gonna disappear the second you know.
Yep. I've seen that man's stealth checks.
Okay, so. Okay. Hashat is on the ready for the smasher as well.
It has been an honor traveling with you all, gentlemen.
Refill that shit.
And Siggy and Tarnavak.
Yeah. Let's cram Hashat into a foursome while we handle important things.
Yeah, Hashat's gonna sit here and stare judgingly.
Then kick Hashat in the fucking chin and say, behave.
Kick her in the shin.
Thump.
You
What do I
can,
have
can't reach her shin.
Literally
And
has
kick her
to
in the ankle.
I'm not that fucking short, okay?
Just shadow of the
Yes.
Colossus, her.
exactly. That's the true way to do things.
I can fucking show rooting her in the nuts.
Rising uppercut bear.
Yeah.
Down 4.
Oh god.
But yeah, let's carry Szooth on in.
Alright, so go ahead and move on in. I guess Sahale will stay out here and talk to Hashat about future things and then get crit on.
Yeah.
Get crit shit on.
So which of
Gosh,
you
I'm
took
wrong.
the handkerchief, by the way?
What's her name?
Oslin?
Nahia.
Yeah, sure.
Nahia.
Alright. So yeah, as you walk in, Nahia, Lord Vanthrag's sitting in the shadow of these two big old bookcases, and he looks up. Ah, you're back. Furrows his brow and stands up. That's my handkerchief.
Oh,
He
well,
extends a hand,
of course. I will hold it out in offering.
takes it from you.
A little fox girl passed it along to us.
Foxcar. I've never seen
What's
one of
what-
those around here. It's
Wait, and Aslan a
he
cat, right?
pats his
Whatever.
hips and pulls out an identical handkerchief.
Huh.
What? This seems more worn than mine, but look, the stitching's the same.
Well, this one here is a lot older, and it has been well cared for after it was used to wash the mud from a scruffy child, a little shepherd, the flock of invisible sheep. That little handkerchief is a mystery.
Gee, it's a little mystery.
You know what? Forget I
Sorry.
asked. He's gonna tuck them both into his pocket. Anyway,
No.
there's someone here who wanted to speak to you all.
Oh yes, I'm
I
quite
do
aware.
as well, though, of course. What with the clearing of the skies and saving of a village under my protection.
Oh yes, I'm quite aware of our visitor. I can feel the gallow around my neck even as I stay home here.
What?
I'm just being a little bit morose. It's hard for me to find my optimism when it comes to her. Seeing how verbal persuasion has failed so many times. You'll see what I mean when she comes out and meets us.
I'm sure she'll
Alright.
give you a great big hug and will not break your spine.
I'll take your word for it. She's been nothing but cordial since she arrived, but very well. Doesn't speak much common, though. Luckily, I know a bit of Draconic. That seems to be her dialect of choice.
He knows enough to ask where the bathroom is, and that's why she's in the bathroom. It's the only draconic you could get out of her. Donde está la bibliothèque? Jacques de Ski Nautique?
He laughs when you make the equivalent joke in character. Like, actually, yes, that's where it started. Anyway, make yourselves at home. Suppose we ought to have a debrief once. And as he's saying that, the door to the back room will open, and yeah, you see indeed
Ouch.
Big Mander come out.
Do not worry, I am bigger than her now.
Yeah, you are bigger and hornier. But this time, unlike before, where she was just in a chest wrap and red Sonya get up, this time she is wearing a white and blue tunic that's down to her thighs and a skirt over that, and she's got some long leather gloves over her scales, and her hair's been done up in a braid. She seems dramatically different from the normal indomitable huntress. She looks halfway civilized for once.
Oh, maybe we have a chance after all.
She turns around and her
Szooth down.
eyes immediately light up, and she indeed says, "Szooth."
Ah, and Vanya, my very much indomitable star scale protector.
Yeah, she's gonna immediately just get down on a knee and open her arms for you.
I'm gonna gently boot you from behind.
All right. Szooth is a kobold. He has been prepared to run towards his death.
Yeah, she grabs you up in a big hug and gives you the exact right enough squeeze to remind you that she is physically overpowering and could kill you at a moment's notice, but not hurt you in any way.
No.
Indeed. This is my fate now.
Yeah, she gives you a hug and says, "Szooth." She starts giving you head pats. Her eyes close and she gets a big smile on her face.
Ah, you seem much more calm right now. I was wondering if you had heard the news.
Behind you, Vanthrax just looking between the others and what was that about being so scary?
Oh, she's a berserker.
Ah, that makes
Lost.
It's on a
sense.
dime.
Last time we ran into her was on an island over on with undead, and well, she just kept walking at us and punching anything that got in her way into literal pieces.
Should mention that you had to drop a house on her.
A house was dropped on her, and that didn't work. She shattered my jaw in a single punch.
She swam. From
Of
the
course, yeah.
island
She
back.
swam to Death Island.
He blinks. Right. I see. Well, it
You know,
seems
that's
her
old-
rage has been tempered, at least.
Just to give context, it was that old offshore leper colony.
Oh, I know the one. Yeah, abandoned for a while. I heard something
Huh.
about undead crawling on it.
Don't worry, because most of those undead had their ass kicked. And eventually, when I've bought it, I'm going to go down and finish kicking all of their asses.
Indeed.
Did you kill the necromancer or whatever was causing it? Because if not, they probably will just stood back up again.
I mean, I'm a paladin. I definitely incinerated a couple for good, but no, we do need to actually go murderize the necromancer.
Right. So while this is happening, on the other side of the room, Szooth is having a conversation in Draconic with Ivania. So she's set you down and says, "You're lucky. A dragon finally arrived back home, took charge of things, convinced the elders to drop their charges against you."
Oh, lucky is not even the word I'd use. It's not in the same category for the fortune I had to run into such a creature. Yes, I was the one who found her and told her of our burrow.
Yeah, fortunate.
Why do you say that so strangely?
A lot of kobolds have died since you've been away. A lot.
Did we get raided?
By a dragon.
Zoof just kind of blinks in understanding.
I don't quite catch your meaning.
She's demanded sacrifices.
Well, I
Purged
suppose.
most of the island's leadership.
Well, that's a bit extreme.
It's a dragon, Szooth.
Well, I can't say it's too out of character. She is the kobold's gods. It is our duty to serve them.
Unfortunately, a lot of you have been served to her. But things have calmed down for now, and the Council of Elders has reformed. They've, at her behest, allowed you to return, which is good because the dragon insists you do so at first opportunity.
Oh? I mean, I would be happy to go back home, of course, but I'm still in the middle of my adventures and travels. We're still doing so much good around the world and learning.
I don't think the dragon cares about good, Szooth. It wants you home. I am not going to go hunting for a dragon, but I did agree to go and give its word to you. It seemed only fair, considering I failed the first time to bring you home.
Zoof will kind of...
She will lower her eyes for a little bit, and she's going to take your hand, and she's going to, put it onto her tunic on the back, and you can feel some, raised ridges, big scars running up her back.
Vanya, what happened?
I failed, Szooth. Repeatedly.
Of course, but it wasn't their order. It wasn't the dragon's orders that you found me.
No, it was the elders. But I still failed, and I paid the price for it.
Well, I can only say I'm starting to be happy that the new leadership decided to take care of them. It's too cruel.
Oh, they did this after she arrived. Failure is failure. It doesn't matter whose leadership it's under.
Speaking of failure, I understand the pressing need to return back home, and I'm remiss to just disobey orders, but I still need to do these adventures. Even past the good we're doing, we still need to find a new place for our home. Our old burrow won't last much longer.
Well, that's the thing. The dragon has some ideas about that. It wants your expert knowledge.
Well, I suppose we'll have to start heading over that way again. I'll try to work out something. We still have some pressing concerns that we need to take care of, and once I take care of them, we shall head over and meet post-haste.
You should head over there immediately. Like I said, I'm not hunting you anymore, Szooth. But the dragon's patience has proved remarkably thin. And it can fly.
I promise not to hold her up too much, but even I have learned that I am but one kobold. If I venture by myself, I don't think I'll be so lucky as to make it all the way back.
I can take you if you want. I don't think the dragon means to enslave you. I think it wants to talk.
No, I have no concerns about this. Well, I suppose I'll have to go converse with my party quickly. See what they have to say about all this.
Let's go then. Best we discover this now. I have a boat waiting in Kadar. Well, what's left of it. So yeah, Ivania follows you over, and she switches to common, looks at the rest of the party, and smiles, says, "Szooth," and pats Szooth.
Well, I'll draconic in, just so that she can still converse.
No, we need to talk to the party. Remember?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she will say to Nahia though, "Greetings, sister. Sorry about your jaw. My duties have been released now."
It is fine. It is... I've been healed and doesn't do that clicky thing anymore.
Well, it seems while Ivania is no longer responsible for reining me in, all the same, something is wishing me back to the island. That something being the new Dragon Queen.
Oh, the dragon that we met before?
Indeed. Apparently she wishes me to return. She wishes my parlay on some matters concerning the longevity of the cave.
Huh.
Why you?
Well, I suppose it would be due to my worldliness expertise. After all, part of the reason why I left in the first place is because many of my brother kobolds are naive in a sense. We know not of the world nor its magics or its capabilities.
That's true, but how does that help with the longevity of your cave?
To be honest, I have little idea. I originally started my adventures to try to find a way that we kobolds could coexist amongst society at large. I've not found the perfect answer per se, and frankly, I don't even think I found a means of extending our current borough all that much. Still, an order is an order. I was wondering if perhaps we could take care of our business quick enough that we could perhaps go over to my island together.
Of course.
I understand we have a few things we have to take care of. But, to be frank, even though Ivania would be a great shield, I have some concerns.
Like that the dragon is not the nice dragon?
I mean, niceties aside, she is a dragon. It matters not what we think, surely, as long as we serve. But, I don't know. Something just doesn't feel right. Perhaps it is simply just my old kobold nature. Many of us have to survive off paranoia or not at all. Still, though.
No, you have a right to be paranoid, of course. Indeed, I'm surprised that you are being paranoid. It looks like your time out here has done you a favor, because I suspect that the Szooth that I first met would have gone head over heels to run sprinting into a dragon's teeth.
I mean, like last time.
Duh, and he has grown up since then.
To be honest, it's partly my selfishness. I've come to enjoy you all so much. Our adventures, our groups, the ways we defy death, it's given me hope in a way I never thought I could have. I don't wish for that to end. I don't know how long the dragon will keep me back at home, or if I'd be able to escape yet again.
Hmm. We will go with you, of course.
Well, Szooth will look over to Vanya.
Szooth?
I'm thinking. We still have some things to take care of, but like you said, a dragon's patience is thin.
We could go straight from the womb to your island.
Is the womb at least on the way?
No, it is in the opposite direction, basically.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, how about I compromise, Vanya? How long did you say that boat was waiting for you?
It is my boat. It's how I got to that island, Takora.
She fucking rogue, remember?
Yeah, herself.
Well, if that's the case, why don't you follow us over to the Hrathir's womb? If our business takes too long there, then I will leave with you and get a head start over to the island.
Or some of us know Draconic here too.
And she doesn't know
Or
that. She
no,
looks up.
but Ursula says in Draconic.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, she
No,
immediately like recoils back, like, "Oh shit, you know my language."
We've been speaking in common.
Yeah, but now Ursula's talking Draconic.
Okay.
So yeah, she's like, "What?"
Yeah. I'll say this, that it takes a while to find someone. That is correct.
Indeed, even a dragon's wisdom cannot comb over the expanse of the world so easily.
Very, very simple. We'll take the time we need to do these things, then we'll come back. Once we're done, then we go. Together and prepared.
Vanya will cross her arms and say, "I am just a messenger here. I don't care if you go there or not. But this dragon you have sent to our island is very impatient and very vicious. If Szooth does not come quickly, I do not think it will be appreciative of that. It seems to hold the little kobold in high esteem, but that will not shield him for long."
Would you like to go ahead of us then, Szooth?
Unlike kobolds and salamanders, I don't really think dragons are that hyped up to be. That they're like, what's the word again? Power drunk.
Alright, my mind is made up. Vanya makes a good point. If I don't leave now, I fear I might piss off the dragon, make her angry, as has been repeated. I'm going to go on ahead for now. But you all promised that you'll meet me back on the Dragon's Island, correct? In my home.
Of course.
Alright.
You'll have to actually give us real directions there, you know.
Oh, of course.
Szooth will pull out a map. And he will point to his island. The means of getting there.
It's not the world's hardest journey.
Do be careful. The ocean crossing to the location is rather dangerous and perilous. That torch just awfully boring. I managed to somehow get away off a piece of driftwood rather fortuitously.
Well, I think we'll do better in a boat than driftwood, but sure.
Vanya will interject. If you intend to go to the island, stick towards the continental coast. The Leviathan lurks in the waters that are open.
Oh, trust me, I know too well of that.
Indeed, the only thing testier than a dragon in patience is a Leviathan.
Huh?
If
No,
it even
that thing is just hungry. Fucking hungry all the goddamn time.
Well, that's what I was trying to say. If it even sees your boat on the ocean, it will waste no time in trying to devour you. Well, I guess you already knew this. Alright then. I suppose this is goodbye for now. I know it's not goodbye for good. I hope to see you all soon. Very soon.
Good luck, Szooth.
Yeah. Gonna miss you.
Of course.
Try not to have too much fun without us.
Oh, impossible. You all are the most fun I've ever had in my entire life.
Okay.
And considering how many parties I throw, that means a lot.
Alright then. Don't get sat on by a dragon.
If I have to go,
Okay,
I mean,
fair enough.
I'll try not to die in any other ways that at least aren't worth it.
Okay. Oh, offer a handshake.
Szooth will hug Nahia.
Yeah, of course. Head pats.
Hugs all around, and then Szooth will unload the majority of his potion stores to everybody, which I think is just in this extra potions. And I guess he'll leave behind his recipe with Tarnavak. He knows Tarnavak can't really use it, but as a fellow scholar, it's better to have the knowledge than not.
Just in case.
Alright.
I know I'm not much of a healer, but my potions are the closest thing we have to medical assistance, really.
Hey, I'm getting like less garbage at it.
Szooth will only smile at that.
Alright, well, considering I pack light, I am ready to go whenever you are in Vanya.
I'm always ready. Let us hope your dragon is more tolerant of your sense of humor than some of the other scholars. Come along then.
Oh, and
She's gonna just pick you up and like baby carry you under one arm.
This is my destiny, yes.
I salute you. As you go past, everyone presses F's to pay respect.
So like as the door opens, like there's this somber moment of watching Szooth like go away, and then like that moment is immediately ruined when you hear Cass, "Whoa! Hey, tall, blue, and beautiful. What are you doing here? Ah, God!" Thump. Cass gets just pushed off the edge.
sorry, Cass. I'll explain when I return, or when you all find me again.
Szooth, no!
Don't worry. This
That's
is my
how
destiny.
I was supposed to die.
Yeah, he's like, you're stealing my death.
Szooth just gives the Terminator thumbs up as he appears into Ivanya's bosom.
Not as that crazy kobold. I will catch up with him soon, though.
Yeah.
It's a nice thing that Ivania has her head on straight, at least.
For now.
Yo, Cass.
Man, I'm glad I landed on my ass, because that would have broke my dick. Fucking... Oh, hi, Lord Vanthrag. Didn't see you there. I'm just... hi, how's it going?
Are you alright, Cass? Are you already drunk somehow?
No, just lack of blood and brain. It's fine.
Okay.
He shakes it off.
His
Anyway,
boner is mighty powerful.
what was that all about? Oh, wait, did she actually leave with Szooth? Is he coming back?
We'll go get him later from Kobold Island. Should be an interesting adventure.
Oh, okay. Wait. Didn't you guys send a dragon there?
Duh, that's why he's going.
So
The
we're gonna
dragon
meet
wants
a
to see
dragon?
him. Yeah. One day he will return to us as Dragon Prince Szooth.
Cassie's fist pumps the air. Yes, gonna see a dragon. I've always wanted to see a dragon ever since they came back. But no,
Cass-
Dad was like, they're gonna squish you. You're gonna flirt with them and then you'll die. Man.
I
What's
mean,
over?
that is not an unfair
Places.
assumption.
Places a hand on Cass's shoulder and, you know, that friendly, hey, grit.
It is
Like-
every...
Meep.
What?
He smiles, but there's the You're not gonna do anything fucking stupid.
Look,
Look,
we all
I
have
would
to.
never, except like that is the single best way to die.
Squishes her hand a little.
You have to
You're
remember
not
that.
gonna do anything stupid, Cass. Do we have an understanding?
Herbie more, mommy.
We have to remember that every bard's sole duty is to better dragon.
It's true.
It's factually correct.
The dragon lair.
Mm-hmm.
So Banthag's just gonna like clear his throat.
Oh, right.
Anyway,
Slowly sips wine.
to be honest, I wasn't sure you would make it back, but he will reach into his pocket and he'll pull out a sheet of paper that has been signed and waxed. I did prepare this just in case. Unfortunately, I don't have much in the way of resources to reward you for your valor. Most of that's been caught up in, well, rehousing and caring for refugees from 2 different towns now.
Da.
Villagers, it seems, have made up their mind to combine settlements down near the temple. They'll put themselves back together as one community.
Oh,
But in
So
the
that
makes a lot
meantime,
of sense.
here, give this to the Triarchs. It's a signed account of what happened here. Should get you in the door, at least.
That is appreciated. If, by the way, in the future I were to become landed, entitled of ownership for the aforementioned island full of evil monstrosities and stuff, would you be willing to put your name to writing as a witness of such?
Of course. I'd be happy to see heroes as valorous as you get their just desserts.
I do my very best not to eyebrow twitch at being called a hero.
don't. We were paid. It's paid work. Don't worry.
So this is the exact One Piece gag where the guys are always just like, we're not heroes, and then they go around saving everybody. And they're just like,
Yep.
don't call us heroes.
Please don't do it.
We're pirates. We're not heroes. We didn't do it for the. We didn't
Just
do
a
it for the
goddamn,
good.
I'm a goddamn mercenary. I do good deeds because I want to do good deeds.
We
That's what a
drafted
hero is.
up a
Shut up!
Yeah, we drafted up a temporary contract. We fulfilled the contract to its fullest capability and complete.
In the future, they will figure out that what Nahia has is some undiagnosed mental illness where she is crippled by PTSD and cannot think of herself as a good person. But right now, she's just like, no, please, not heroes. That's someone else.
Yeah, totally someone else. Don't worry about it.
Definitely not a hero. Just a person. But yes, it would be appreciated as well in the future. And hopefully not too far in the future.
Yeah, he will stand up and shake your hand. Well, let's call that settled then, and it's the least I can do to offer you dinner and wine before you resume your travels. I've arranged to have the captain escort you back to the city. Hopefully no more of those monsters will be waylaying travelers, but can't say the same for bandits and the like.
Ah, that's what we appreciated. Goodness knows we've gotten in enough random scuffles that one single, problemless journey would be appreciated.
I'm sure.
Well, if it wouldn't be too mind to ask, just looks down at herself being fucking soot covered and like.
Oh yeah, we probably are
Perfectly.
really filthy.
Yes,
Could we have
well,
baths first?
Helena's going to prepare the meal. I will have the rest of the servants draw up baths. We've only got
Yeah.
2 of them, but, well, we'll make it work.
Yeah,
He will
get
clap
the
his
big
hands,
ladies in first.
go start harassing the servants, get them to get working.
Yeah, your big ladies need it. Take much less, so it'll take longer for you.
Don't worry, Tarnavak and Siggy can share, and Hashat and Cassidy can share.
Communal showers.
Tarnavak, you may appreciate your dirt rejecting armor, but I have swollenness enhancing armor.
Well, here's the thing. Your armor is thick, clean, like all that stuff.
The rest of Tarnavak looks like he's been in the mines because he has.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your
the first thing
face
you
is-
did was sit in his comfy sofa. You ruined that.
No, the armor is clean, remember? It's filled on the inside. So,
I mean, the cape that had all of the dirt on, that fucking got burned off in a pillar.
Yeah.
yeah. So, its armor is A-okay. It's that fucking marinated funk on the inside.
Yep. Yeah, the dirt rejects itself onto you. Yeah, I was going to say something, my brain is it's lost completely. I mean, I have an old set of plate armor to sell. That's nice.
You could sell it. Or you could give it to Kunigund to grow up into.
I mean, that plate
Okay.
armor has fought gods, so it would be a shame to just sell it off.
What's the word again? Doesn't that give you a dick or something?
No, not the fucking Minotaur. My old plate. I was wearing full plate.
Yeah, the Minotaur
Oh.
armor is like splint plus whatever.
Coincidentally has exactly the same AC as full plate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just magic and has special
Wait.
abilities.
Wait, I
Right,
could.
where-
I mean, spoilers ahead, but yeah. New character coming up can use that.
Would you fit my armor?
Actually, no, you can't use plate armor.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
Why not?
Not unless you took fighter as your first level.
I did.
And even if you did, then being a fighter disables a bunch of your barbarian abilities.
Wait, can you
Or,
not
sorry,
rage?
being in plate armor disables a bunch of barbarian abilities.
Only
Yeah.
only the one. Only like the fast movement, which he doesn't have.
Right.
No, rage also.
Are you sure?
Yep,
Yeah, if you're not
medium
wearing
armor,
heavy
maximum.
armor. I didn't see that little bit. If you aren't wearing heavy armor.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, I mean, you can indeed wear the plate armor if you don't want to ever rage, but, you know, that seems like an bad
that seems
use of
kinda-
your resources.
I need to change one of my feats then.
Still have time. It hasn't
I love
been-
the idea that you can still rage while you're wearing heavy armor. It just confers no benefits. You can just be angry as an action.
I mean, I would.
It would still give the berserker frenzy.
Yeah, which if I want to give up the AC but then I wouldn't be able to use. Wait, can you use reckless attack? You can use reckless.
Yeah,
attack.
reckless is still a feature you can use.
It would just be you just don't get the advantage on strength checks, and you don't get the DR.
damage reduction.
Yeah,
Or-
damage.
Yeah.
Damage
Like,
reduction.
Two levels of Barbarian is a neat splash for getting Reckless, and then you just be reckless of whatever the fuck other class you're doing. Reckless Paladin.
Reckless.
Reckless Paladin, just a double opportunity to fish for crits.
What's the word again? Right, the only barbarian that can use heavy armor without suffering the penalties is Battle Rager.
Yeah.
The 4-on-1.
All right. Let me change stuff real quick. All right, never mind then. Continue on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yes, this
Yeah.
armor has admittedly been through a lot. It has fought dragons of shadow the size of houses. It has been smashed into the ground and rebuilt up after being crushed by the brine god.
oh yeah, that thing. hit
It
like
got
a
blasted by Vulcanus many a time.
Honestly, it's surprising that it survived.
Oh, I mean, it's been staved in so many times that at one point I couldn't breathe because it was crushing my floating ribs. But that got buffed out again.
So it has history.
Duh. It would be a shame to just sell it, I suppose.
Our character is 750 silver that we could top out.
I know. But am I a sentimental
Ah.
fool?
So
I'm not.
very
But is
high understanding.
Nahia a sentimental fool? Maybe.
I don't really feel like that's a maybe, but
Yeah, no, Nahia is a total sentimental fool.
At least she's not a centimeter small.
Yeah, exactly. Goodness. Yeah, and I maybe Kinagun would like to grow into armor that's done some ass beating.
Well, our character, that's still gonna be one of the most fucking laid out goddamn kids in the world.
It's like, hey, we know that last time we were hanging around, we went off and did some heroics, you got some masterwork access. Well, how would you like some full plate to grow into?
Well, it would be great for Tarnavak to tell her the stories and you two together, like, to tell the history of this armor and what it has to offer to the future.
I like that
But
picture.
yeah, so for the washing up part, it's been like, hey,
yeah, you guys can.
Nahia,
Duh.
about we team up. I can't really reach behind my back, so
Team up for what, sorry?
yeah, washing
Oh, right. Yeah, sure.
is good.
I need to find someone to carve my horns. I need to get them all pretty.
Yeah, there's probably some worker in town who could do it.
God, imagine if we could just stumble across some Anna to, like, roll crit on my horns.
Or Mouser.
What's that, a needless profession task? Boop! Amazing.
I see a Savin GM typing here.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys can wash up, eat a fine meal at the Lord's table, with the big Amazon mills like on attempting to be on either side of Cassidy, and then Hashat crumbles and one of us to sit across. And then yeah, you can go to bed in the comfy guest rooms, have yourself a pleasant night. Siggy rides Tarna-Vok until he's dehydrated. And then you are able to make your way on down from the estate.
If Captain Horton is gonna be with us, he's gonna
Yes.
get to see the high speed travel.
High speed, low drag.
Yeah,
They
It's like,
see me
fucking
rolling.
tactical travel. You guys come in there and fucking cart drift towards the new Kadar or Sadar, the fusion of Sakani.
I wish some of my
Yeah,
scouts could
Sadar.
move this fast. Good gods. That mountain's just vanishing in the distance.
I'm now reminded of, like, get in, loser, we're going monster slaying.
Yeah. Do you guys want to stop by here?
Well,
Yeah, I would
we're
like
gonna
to stop
have to
by the
give
temple.
the armor.
Yeah.
Are you actually going to?
You know what? Yeah, I will leave this with Mother Layla for the Karakunigan when her edge of action is done. And also hearing how she's doing would be nice.
Hold on. It's a good question. Let's find out. Here's Kinagun's sheet. There you are. Alright, intelligence. How well are you taking to your lessons, Kuni? Not
14?
so great.
Oh, okay.
But better than the average peasant.
I mean, that is the average peasant, basically. She is not literate yet. But on the other
Wait,
hand...
wouldn't you?
Oh,
I have a question. What?
so hold on. So yeah, as you are coming up, you've got this plate armor. You've just dropped off with Mother Layla, and you're turning around, getting ready to leave, and then Nahia, suddenly you're just on the ground, and you just see stars in your eyes, and Kunagan's just like sitting on top of you, laughing. Just came out of nowhere
Hey.
like a wrecking ball.
You know, I take a lot longer to fall down now.
Oh, I thought you were a demon. What's with the horns?
Nah, I just got more
Jeez.
awesome.
Yeah, she hit puberty.
Wait, can I get horns?
You're not a
Maybe when you're older. I won't rule it out, considering the craziness that is
Oh,
partaken
well,
us.
okay.
She reaches out and
No,
just
I need
grabs
to.
your horns and like tweaks them. Wow.
No, she can't fucking reach that.
Yeah, she-
She sat on my chest.
yeah,
Yes, she
you're on
fucking
the.
can.
Nahia's on the
I'm
ground. She can
around.
reach anything.
Alright. Alright.
Yeah, they're real. Here, hold on. And then, yeah, I will just fully stand up and lift her whole weight off the ground with her on him.
He's just like hanging on to your horns and dangling. Ah!
There we go. Yeah, I'll
This
let her
is
down.
so cool. I want horns.
Well, it can certainly happen. I wasn't expecting to get them myself.
Wait, I would like
Oh,
to
speaking of
retroactively have
things,
Nahia roll dexterity checks to fucking adapt to her extra foot of height and not slam into everything.
What, just see how clumsy I've become
yeah,
now
especially
that I'm
with
taller?
like a normal human-sized woman just hanging off of you. Yeah.
No, because she remember we entered the manor
Alright.
as well.
Oh, you want to see
Yeah.
how many
So
like
she's
door
a-
frames I've
Nah,
pulverized by
that's
walking
fine.
through them?
Vanthric doesn't care.
Yeah.
He likes you guys.
Yeah, luckily I've also always had like a raven who's been increasing like my head clearance zone for the past fuck knows how long.
Yeah, now Voron sits on top of your head, and he's got like these big horns protecting him from impact. It's great.
That.
Yeah.
I
But yeah, so
fucking
you
look
don't
menacing as
just
a
like
silhouette in the night. I'm horrifying.
yeah, you are. You. Hence why Kunagan thought you were a demon, and just like on guard and tackled you. But no, so yeah, you don't like immediately just pitch forward and break something. So she dangles for a moment, and then drops down. And speaking of something, you stink. What happened to you?
What? We showered. We bathed.
Yeah.
and
Allow
my
me to
clothing is-
redirect your attention to Nahia's armor description.
Yeah, don't I always smell potent?
Yeah, you have a intense man musk about you.
Oh. Ew.
And so yeah, Kunagan's like, yeah.
Yeah. That, well, that's an interesting story, Tarnavak and, Nahia. How about you? You guys better
Yeah,
tell me
whatever.
that.
I will regale her with some tales as it goes.
So are you gonna lie to her about what that is, or what? Or just trying to distract her from that line of questioning?
I don't know the best way to describe it. How many like fucking clerics are swooning at the moment?
I mean, yeah, like as soon as you walked into this place, it's just like Sploosh City. You're definitely sure. Like, hold on, I'm just gonna roll a thing real quick. Actually, let's see, plus
Mother
3,
no.
plus 4. Oh yeah, Mother Layla gets a 26 to flirt with you. As soon as you get in, she's just immediately just pressed up on you, all over you, hands wandering. She wants some, hun.
Oh, shit.
I don't think I beat a 26.
Nahia, you need help. I can fix this.
So before you come out of her office, dropping all that shit off to go see Kunagan, yeah, you just like picked her up on the desk and plowed that pussy in.
Yeah, she gets to find out that there are two and that they are fucking huge now.
Yeah, they are fucking huge, mate.
I think I wrote it down.
It's okay, because there is enough room in a cat girl for both.
Yeah, each is a foot and a half.
Okay, maybe room for one, and then like a lot of pain.
Well, just go. There's 2 holes. Just
No, that's already what I was thinking. Like, the pussy ain't deep enough for that.
Oh no, do I have to roll for Progent?
No, she's not retarded. She takes her birth control when she's not, Actually, no, she's already pregnant, actually, come to think of it. If you recall a while ago, she mentioned that one of the villagers knocked her up.
Oh, right, okay.
So roll that back. That's fine.
I had to be very careful with her then. Not destroy her. Luckily, there are plenty of entries in the Mithrin Temple.
Oh, yeah, that's
Bible,
like half of their
for-
Kama Sutra is just like having sex as a pregnant woman, so that's fine, whatever.
Yeah, it's fine. We use poses 3 through 6 instead of the other ones.
So yeah, like Kunigun doesn't see it, or maybe she was came over to investigate the moans and screams from the priestess's office. But yeah, like when you closed the door to her office before getting tackled, like she was just splayed out on her desk, like leaking, just eyes crossed, a Hago face. And so yeah, back to the present time when you have an even more potent scent about you, and Kunigun's like, yeah, gross.
No, I apologize. It is admittedly I'm a little bit cursed in exchange for these powers. It is something that happens. With the big tallness and the horns comes the responsibility of smelling kind of funky all the time.
Oh, you don't want horns anymore.
I know, right? Well, it's fine. Maybe you'll find your magic item that gives you horns without smelling funky.
Hopefully.
But in the meantime, you are gonna get to listen to some stories, and just Ursula slaps the suit of armor. Like, this baby can take so many hits.
So yeah, she colon D's as soon as you mention stories, and there's that whole scene of her sitting on someone's knee, probably one of the extra big talls because Gunigun's also extremely large. And you get to regale her with the tales of your adventure up in Igniferus. It's like, whoa, there was a hidden city there. Wow, how did no one find that?
What's good? It was hidden.
Don't you use your logic. But yeah, and at some point during all this, she'll lament that she's still having a lot of trouble with them letters. They don't come naturally to her. She can't swing her sword at them to make them work right.
No, that's understandable. At least you don't have to worry about doing math. I mean, you have to do some, but I'll show her what an account book looks like. Look at this nightmare. Look on it in despair at my traditional edgem action.
Yeah, she can't read to begin with. She has no idea these are not letters and are instead mathematical formulae. It's all the fucking same still.
Equals sum x15 to y15.
Head just explodes.
Goes up like scanners.
That was one of Szooth's attacks.
I remember.
Head explosion.
The head the head explosion was infusing a exponential mathematical equation into the head until it exploded.
Wait, no. Moo.
No.
Please don't make Kunimu.
Kunimu. But
Moonigan.
she wants to be the mooist.
She does, but that's thing to
Instead,
do when
shall
she is
be
an
the
adult.
Alright, so yeah, I guess now between the double axes and now plate armor, instead of being a ranger, she's going to end up being a fighter. So you got that
Hey,
going
she can
for
do
her.
both. Go,
No, it's terrible.
that's a terrible idea, yeah. You waste all that dex. That's fine, because she can just become the kind of ranger who only yeets axes.
Yeah, she takes the new yeet and board fighting style.
Mm-hmm.
What's the word again? Returning on all her access.
Yeah, that should definitely be the first thing she gets enchanted on them when she becomes a millionaire adventurer. Just make these incredibly precious heirloom relics return to her hand no matter what.
Yeah. It's going to be in
Anyway.
a family for generations, assuming they don't get handed off to an enemy with a nat one. It's amazing there are any
Right,
relics
good
left
times.
in this setting.
Well, no, that's how they all end up in, like, Forgotten Ruins and shit. Like, some other adventurer finds it, brings it to another
Oh
ruin,
god,
and dies.
like, how many
and-
ones has Lord Winter actually rolled as he's crossed the continents? Is that why we keep finding magic weapons lying
Yeah,
around?
like, every time you
Lord
find
Winter
an
rolls a
ancient
one.
elvish weapon of any kind, it's just because Lord Winter just yeeted it off into the distance. Like, god damn it!
Suck fucking shit.
fumbled
Buttery. Why? Why did I
It
have
turns
roast
out he had,
chicken?
like, 20 different magic swords, and Bastard Singh is the only one that he hasn't managed to yeet off into the distance now.
That's because his wife gave him a Wiimote strap. It's been made out of invisible sheep's wool.
That would be amazing, actually. Oh, and hold on, I want to take a picture of this. My dogs
There we
are just
go.
staring at each other.
I find them.
Nice.
For all you math nerds, you understand why this would make
What the-
somebody's head
Oh,
explode.
hi, Coco. Tasha, fuck off. No! Hey! 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 What the fuck?
Slap that fucking dog if he tries.
No, I have a
Full
feeling.
retarded.
I feel
No, she just
feeling they were
grabbed
fighting-
Coco's face as soon as she tried to come in here.
Yeah, I had a feeling they were about to fight each other. As soon as you said they're just looking at each other, I was like, oh boy.
You okay, Coco? Oh, you poor baby. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna deal with these guys for a second.
Sure. I'm gonna
yep.
grab a beverage, I suppose.
Out of curiosity, real quick, I know our boss, the boss had super high AC. What was the AC of like the general mooks we were fighting, or like the Stone Guardians?
Stone Guardian was a
They were
20.
18s.
The
No,
Sentinels.
they had full plate style armor. The main boss had 21 AC. And then
we're Stone
their-
Guardian.
yeah, the Guardians were 18. I'm pretty sure they were 18.
Those were the Sentinels. They were the Sentinels
Then
that
they
had
were both
18.
18. Okay, if you're sure there was a different number, I was pretty sure that all the big stony boys had 18.
Yeah, the Sentinels that kept that sniped owl out of the air. You know, those ones.
Yeah, those
they
assholes.
had 18.
They
Those
were
The big one
assholes.
had 20. The big Guardian one that Kinathis fought had a 20.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
pour a drink.
what's the name?
Oh, apparently the
Charlotte
Sentinels were
Fury
15. Okay. Alright.
Really?
They had 50.
Yep, according to Twitch chat, and they would have seen their character sheets, so yeah.
Okay, well, defer to them then. Yeah, that -5, it's a very heavy, dude. Let me tell you about that.
Yeah, it's heavy. I'm considering whether or not I want to take a Weapon Master. I'm leading on no, so I think I just won't. But if you do
You
take
get the passive effect though.
the
The
passive.
rolling ones.
No.
Passive
Great
effect.
Weapon Master is the feat. That just lets you get that -5 for +10. Great Weapon Master, the fighting style gives you that automatically, which I have that fighting style.
Oh.
Yeah, the
Oh.
feat is something different. The feat lets you make a bonus attack whenever you kill or get a crit, which I already get to do as a Zerker, so that's kind of useless to me.
Mhm.
Unless they stack, unless you want to rule it as that. But yeah, it says you can make one melee weapon attack as a bonus action if you reduce a creature to 0 hit points or score a crit. So I don't know if I get to do another attack if I got Great Weapon Master, which if I did, it would be kind of worth it if I could get 2 bonus attacks.
No, because they each use your bonus action.
Yeah, which is what I thought is how it's ruled, which is why I'm still hesitant to get it. But at the same time, if you hit with a Great Weapon attack, you're basically getting the equivalent of an extra roll, so it's 2 attacks in 1.
Welcome back.
Yeah, alright. So, unless you guys have anything else you want to do at the temple other than Mother Layla,
Ah,
No, we're heading back to Evarra.
Alright.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys have dispatched the thing that was making the fire monsters, so the ruins of Kadar are, by this point, effectively empty. So you can pass through, and with a contingent of Imperial troops at your disposal, there is no
Wrong.
further issue along the way. Sorry, not Imperial troops, Trade City troops. Only one Imperial trooper is with you guys.
Hmm.
And thus, we return to the Trade City of Evarra. I should probably grab Siggy's token, because she's with you guys right now. But not Suhail's, because he will not be with you anymore.
He is going on a boat trip to the other side.
Hello from the other side. Holy shit, it's kind of bright.
So yeah, he will approach you guys and take off his helm once again, say, "Well, it seems Hashat has made a compelling argument for me to go off to Nerame to help with the restoration of one of the great starwood trees. Truly an honor, and with my acolytes now all deceased, there's little tying me to this place other than my duties. So it is here I'm afraid our ways must part, my friends."
Oh, come here, you big pretty thing. Give him a big ol' hug.
You say that as he's
Big
2 feet,
blush.
2.5 feet shorter.
Oh yeah, just like he doesn't even get like the face and the tits. It's just like the face underneath the cleavage.
Hello, boob hat. Everyone, boob hat. Yay.
Yeah, all normal people are now like getting boob hatted from you. So yeah, he will blush and give you a little hug back. Thank you. I do hope I'll see you all there at some point in the future. It is an exciting project she's laid before me. Cultivating a truly magic tree, a nexus of power.
That. It sounds like it will be rather peaceful.
Yes.
I'm sure you could do it as much for after. Well, shit, I wish I were doing something peaceful for a while.
Then why not come with me, all of you?
Tempting, but there are still many things left to do.
I understand, but I will catch a ship off to Andorlan then, and he will look to his satchel and pat it and say, "I've got a letter and some gifts to hand off to a particularly lucky young cleric."
I am sure.
So, with that, I suppose this is farewell. May you walk ever in the sun's grace. He will give each of you a handshake or a hug as you, as befitting each of you. Then head off to the
No.
dock.
I just slap him on the back. So,
Look at he slap him on the
have
ass.
fun.
Yeehaw!
I can't hey, I'm just under 5 feet, okay? I'm not 2 feet.
No, I just as in like doing, you know, the like the sportsman butt grab. Good
No, no.
hustle. Good hustle, cleric. you got this.
No, he gets the like, good job, dude. Slap on the back. Barbarian slap on the back there. Nah.
No, I'm
Yeah,
sure he would have
yourself.
loved a big squidgy hug from your magnificent bear beefers.
It's true, they are truly magnificent.
Yeah, but he's a hobgoblin. Yes, it's a hobgoblin.
He's a hemoglobin, yeah.
That's a new fucking blood type.
Wow,
Hobgoblin.
racist. Alright.
Hobgoblin.
Be that as it may.
Yeah.
No, don't you see? He's so fucking imperial.
Where do you go with this?
He bleeds hobgoblin.
No. Yeah, he's so fucking imperial that even his blood cells look like hobgoblins in armor.
Oh, there's Cassidy. Is he hiding underneath Hashat's kilt?
Always.
Always and forever.
It's amazing he could even say goodbye with a mouthful of Hashat's dick.
Ho 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 ho! It's
Yeah.
funny
Hashat
because
Yeah,
will
some
give
stability.
Suhail a hug and then send him on his way. Then yeah, you guys
Mm.
return to the city. The tower welcomes you as always, but so too does the rest of the town once you get through like an hour-long wait to get through the gates.
We need to.
Does not traveling with the
One,
trade guards do us a solid for getting through?
Fucking... it would be a riot if they got to just go through first.
Yeah, no, you're right. We're wait in queue. Smart corporate
Bureaucracy.
people. I'll probably see if
Question.
there are merchants on like the pathways. See if I can get some info out of them. Shoot the shit.
Sure. Why don't you roll
Before
me a
that-
persuade, see what rumors you can dredge up.
Sure. Anyone
I
else
have a
gonna
question.
help me chat?
I would like to point out that could Cass have identified Soulstone's capabilities on the way here?
No.
It's like a 3-day test.
Yeah, you cannot do downtime while you're traveling unless you're on a boat.
No, I mean like the actual, spell.
That's not how that works.
Okay. Well, I'll just try.
Yeah, identifying it would be like this stone has such and such as its soul in it. If we found like a nameless soul stone, we'd probably have to
Yeah.
artifact it.
Yeah, Cass also has
Yeah.
another research project he wants to do first, which are those traveling gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would Cass like to help me throw persuades around at
Sure.
these people?
That is what he's there for.
Holy shit.
Nice. Okay, let's
Flex
Cass.
lobby charisma.
see. So yeah, there's some talk among the merchants about a variety of things, but the ones that stand out to you the most are definitely rumors from the north. Some Arunan merchants just coming off of a long wagon train from the peninsula are whispering about some brewing conflict up near the capital. They say that it's getting right dangerous, and they've come south with as much of their goods as they can. For some of them have heard so much that some of the Queen's men have called their banners, as have some of her detractors. It seems that this matter of her infidelity might have angered some people of very high places.
A civil war, huh?
They don't know if it'll come to that, but it could be a power grab in the capital. Either way, the merchants have decided that it's better to come to Evarra, where things are much smoother. There's only, one assassination going on.
Yeah. Oh, hope it goes okay for them.
Wait,
Who's them?
if there does anyone have
people.
like a cat TF potion then by the merchants among them?
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
Transformers are something that's generally so rare that it has to be special ordered. Like, aside from Jakar, no one's going to really have that just on hand.
Yep.
Well, where would you special order it then?
Jakar. Indeed, if you specifically ask, who in town can brew me some transformatives, they'll say, well, we have this Lord Magister here who's supposedly extremely powerful, just came into her power, defeated some magical assassins out in the courtyard of the Capitol building. Oh, and that's something. I bet she could just snap her fingers and turn you into anything you want.
Possible.
Ah.
But yeah, you also hear rumors of Jakard being out in the mountains south of Vedrine. I think that's
Okay.
fair to find out. So you, as well as the B team, now know the location of his camp.
Cool. Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm going to go and say hello to a certain girl.
Which girl? There are many girls in this
Mine.
town that you like.
I'm going to give my daughter all the hugs and tell her I missed her.
Alright. Is everyone just gonna, go to the tower pretty much right away? Because it is, the end of the day when you guys arrive here, I believe.
Yeah,
Might as
do
well come and say
try
hello.
in the morning.
Alright. Great. Then yeah, all together then. As you guys enter the magisterial tower, step on in, you are greeted to the sound of talking. And indeed, as you push the doors open and see, Kisera is sitting upon her throne, deep in conversation with a woman wearing the robes of a Kaliran priestess. She's clearly a kitsune with a myriad of fluffy tails hanging behind her, and a pair of golden eyes that are full of mirth and joy. They are deep in a whispered conversation until you budge open the door, and then the priestess will turn around with a smile. Oh, these must be the friends you were telling me about. It's a pleasure to meet you, all of you.
Is priestess get air quotes as well now? Immediately rumbled.
Just immediately rumbled by the player knowledge. Yeah.
There you go. All right, cool.
Well, yeah. I recognize that fucking token. I spent how many fucking years making the goddamn slut comment?
Mean.
But yeah, she'll
Indeed.
come over and give you all a friendly curtsy and say, I was just speaking with the Lady Magister here about the matter of a certain wayward cleric of the faith.
She's not
truly a
going to come to
shame.
harm, is she?
No, I don't think so. I can use what influence I have over the church to shield her from execution, but... well... the clergy is what the clergy is. Many of them are rather fearful of demons in any sense, and... well, being possessed once does leave you open for a second round. And she'll, like, maybe some of you notice, maybe you don't, but she does kind of glance at Cass when she says that.
Yeah, I shall just slap them.
Well, what's the word again? Well, the demonic possessed priestess was laid low in the mountains. She's saying this with her fingers up, making the air quotes.
I've been upstairs. I've seen her myself. You don't need to pretend. It's quite all right.
No, I mean, that priestess is gone.
Squint.
Yeah, so if
everyone here presumes her for deceased.
Yes, I understand that, and you would think, being the clergy of trickery, that making someone disappear would be a trivial thing, and it is, but having them rejoin the clergy, as Sister Tuli has indicated she would like, is difficult.
I suspect that she does not, want complete forgiveness, regardless of technically being an innocent party. I'd be surprised if she wasn't still guilty.
I'm not sure how innocent she truly is, but she is certainly repentant, and that is enough for me.
But, yeah. Anyway,
I will be bringing her case before High Priestess Skeza. It is her place to decide what happens to her clergy.
Just hear Jeopardy music.
So yeah, Nahia, you start like doing the thing where you like close your eyes and like raise a hand to detect divine sense, and the priest just takes a step forward and just grabs your hand and says, "Excuse you, using magic on other people is rather rude, don't you think?"
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's just I think I've heard so much about you.
Oh, nonsense. Kisera and I might go way back, but I'm sure she's had no occasion to speak of me personally.
I feel like I want her to tell her mum off for being like, you just told the first adventure? I just being mean. A little bit mean.
Nah.
Anyway, it was lovely to meet all of you, but I really must be going. And so, adieu. And she will give you like a little push back. And Shot's probably staying over here. She will snap her fingers and the teleportation circle will...
I'm still like faced away from the party so they can't see my shit-eating grin.
You're just looking at Gesera.
She shrugs.
Seems like a nice girl.
Well, you asked
No.
me to look into getting poor little Thule back into her life. I'm not sure how possible that's going to be, but, well, we'll see. At any rate, her execution is stayed for now. That's something.
But
In
she
other
seems like
news,
a nice priestess.
da.
Yes, she is quite a sweetheart.
Mountain's no longer on fire.
So I hear. I suppose I have you all to thank for that. The city had asked me to look into it, but with all this assassination business, I simply haven't had the time, and now Gaius is making the elves very upset with us already, so that's nice.
Well, I mean, if you want to... I don't know, guys. Since, okay if she takes credit for, like, a bunch of shit. Just say that she sent us or something.
The whole town knows you're my creatures. She'll give a little wicked grin at that. So it's quite alright. You claim responsibility for everything. It was your doing, after all.
Well, then I guess hopefully that continues to help you out.
Hopefully we can continue helping each other out. Speaking of which, you look a little different, Nahia.
So I blink. Da. Would you like to look at my fancy new armor?
I take it that's the source of your fancy new you.
Yeah, that is correct. It belonged to a prince, a Minotaur prince. So you can guess that it is not just my height and new horns that have changed as well.
Thank you for putting that mental image in there. I appreciate that.
You're very welcome.
Oh yeah, Szooth's not here. What are you doing? Get out of here.
Swoosh.
Oh, speaking of acquiring new things, Tarna-Vok, a box arrived for you a few days ago.
No?
A case full of plastique.
Did your Hobgoblin miniatures come in?
It's Hobgoblin something. I recognize Imperial script. I also recognize the scent of cadaverine, so I haven't opened it.
The
And everyone stares at Tarna-Vok.
Merz, are you muted?
Merzendi didn't
Mute Zendi.
Dead Zendi? Damn
Well,
it.
she rather missed that dramatic reveal, didn't she?
That's a shame.
Yeah, seems.
I guess there was no problem with it at all. It turns out it was just a pizza that it got sent from so far away it passed its SPD.
Oh my god. Just say I'm not fast enough on the delivery.
Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said delivery at all. That triggered you.
Not wrong.
So we'll have Tarna-Vok go talk to her. And yeah, the rest of you can go about your business, I guess.
Yeah. I'm gonna go pet my sweetling.
Yeah,
Say hi to all
so
the other buggers.
when you get upstairs, Nahia, you find Magda sitting in the middle of the little sitting room, just covered in slightly larger hornets. They're just like clinging onto her big mander ears and sitting on her lap, and one's draped over her shoulders. She's trying and failing to read a book while they're scrambling all over. Nahia, what happened to you? He just closes the book with a snap, and all the little hornetlings look up with big ol' eyes.
Hello, sweetlings.
Mama. Marie zips over and just grabs one of your horns and sits on your head.
Hello up there.
Nice.
You been a good girl?
She immediately begins just recounting the adventures of the last, week or so, which has primarily been Magda reading them lots of stories, and at one point begrudgingly showing them a little bit of swordplay. They're much too small, and Magda slowly pushes in a trio of tiny wooden swords under the couch with her foot.
Of course. I'm glad that you've been getting along. Yeah. But yes, I came across a magic item. I've been embiggenized by it a little bit.
And the hornetlings will be like, Auntie Magda's great. We love her. She's awesome and cool.
Auntie Magda.
Magda grimaces.
Aww.
Yes, Auntie Magda is a little disappointed you've already managed to TF yourself. You've been going, what, a week?
Duh, but I've been out and working for years. Actually, kind of surprised that it took until now. I don't know if you've noticed the rest of my companions.
Yes. Well, at least you did not find the potion of making yourself into a dumpling again.
Hey,
Savage.
Szooth only had the
She
thighs.
just laughs and then stands up, taking all three hornets with her, and then comes over and squeezes one of your biceps through the heavy armor. Not bad, though.
Getting there at the very least.
So, you and your friends, what have you gotten yourselves up to? Any news over
goodness.
our poisonous snake, or have you been on other business as Nahia is?
I will sigh and sit down and regale her with tales of more lost fucking divinity in the corners of the middle of nowhere, ancient, semi-possible evils. Well, there was some demigod fighting.
Yeah, she is reasonably impressed. Why don't you give me a persuade or perform check to see if you can really just make her think, oh yeah, these guys are actually kind of legit, aren't they?
Oh, I'm
Well,
gonna
you
flip
get
that.
inspiration then.
Oh, okay.
Wait, we all have it, don't we?
Yeah, but I've already burned mine. I forget
Oh,
when,
yeah.
but I have none. I don't know what I used it on, but I'm sure it
Didn't
was something
matter.
important. But yeah.
Timers, you missed a big reveal on you.
Yeah, there was this
Yeah.
reveal, and then we all just wait for a response, and there's just a creeping silence.
God
You just
damn
hear the
it!
grasshopper. Yeah.
So yeah,
I figured you were still going to be dealing with Nahia for a bit. She usually takes long.
no,
Yeah,
just talk to her for 30 seconds, then immediately switch to you. So yeah, Kisera has said, Tarnavak, you've got a box a few days ago. Imperial script on it, and a smell of cadaverine. Kisera will take it out of her pocket and hand it to you. It's all wrapped up in a big heavy cloth now because it smells kind of gross. Some big brute by the name of Vorgoth dropped it off. Think he's one of the ambassador's men.
I've briefly met him.
Well, good. Then you can tell him to stop sending spoiled sausage or whatever's in there.
Oh, it's probably my father's severed head.
It must have had a very small head to fit in there. And as you unwrap the package, you can see it's like, I don't know, 4 inches by 4 inches.
Hmm.
Yo, holy, wow. That's punchantic too. Smell from here.
Kisara's just gonna like pick up her staff and poke you in the chest to kind of push you back away from her now that you've unwrapped the heavy cloth.
Yeah. Please.
Alright, I'll take it outside.
Yeah.
Yes, please. If there is a dead body part in there, I don't want Ashka throwing up everywhere. Brought a dead squirrel in from outside and she threw up all over it. It was disgusting.
Wow.
I'm not gonna ask why. You
Shrugs.
magister things.
I was going to burn it. It was just sitting outside dead.
Could have left
Okay,
it to
they're gone.
Szooth.
Ew.
You would have eaten it. You be quiet.
So yeah, Tarna-Vok, you take it outside to the front and I assume open the
You need
box.
a company for that, or you want you got it alone?
I'll be alright. Let's see.
Let's know if you need anything.
Alright, so yeah, you open the box and immediately the smell of rotting flesh becomes oh so much worse. And inside on a pillow of velvet, you see a finger, a middle finger, rigid, flayed, and still on it, with a little band of flesh underneath it, is indeed your father's ring, a gift from the officers' school. Always had it on him, all day, every day. There is a piece of paper in there as well, quite pungent and a little wet. As you take it, you see that in the Imperial script is written, "Happy birthday. More to come if you do not return." There's no signature.
Yeah, I guess I'll just wiggle the ring off and then, yeah, the rest of that is just going in this fire.
Yeah, there's a... and stench changes to... I don't know if that's better or worse, but the cadaverine smell goes.
I mean, it'll go away sooner.
So yeah,
Dirty.
Tarn, what do you want to do anything with this revelation, or you know, just kind of stare morbidly into the flames for a while?
I'll think. Give me a bit to think for now. So yeah, I guess mournful staring. At least initially.
Sounds good. Somewhere in a higher level of the tower, from inside her workshop, Asker just sniffs the air and then just looks down at the animated armor she's taken with and just, oh god, oh, what is that stain? Ah. Just runs off to the bathroom.
The softest of stomachs.
So yeah, Nahia, you spend some time with Magda, Hashat, and Cass. Definitely are not fucking in this room because you guys are in here, but they're gonna sit in there and like cuddle for a while, I guess.
No.
Elra is practicing her Arunan with Sister Tuli, and then also has a reaction like opposed to Asher. She's just like, "Oh fuck, I'm hungry now." Oh.
Gross.
I could go for some pork chops.
Pretty much. And then yeah, Ursula, you've just been kind of left alone here, and there's no Szooth anymore. He's been dragged off to Dragon Rape Town. So what do?
Oh, it's not much I can do. Just greet Kasera. It's like it's not much difference other than like scars on her right arm.
Yeah, if you're not going anywhere, then yeah, Kasera will kind of wave you over and ask you to debrief her on all that happened up in the mountains. You can be the one to fill her in.
Gladly do that. Tell her all about that. The quite substantial goddamn beating we took and what we fought, and then the whole preparation, travel, and the revelations of the mountains. Which, even if it was very long ago, still has some sense of peace has returned.
Well, that is good. Good that demigod of fire is dealt with. And you say you rescued a priestess's spirit. That's interesting. Poor thing must have been trapped down there for almost 2,000 years.
Well, what's the word again? They talked about like she's from before, like what's that? The calendar of Citrine? No, not Citrine. Augustine. Yeah, Augustine.
The Augustian calendar,
what the hell
yes.
Augustine is. Yeah, before that one even existed.
So yes, at least, I don't know, 1,398 years ago. It's strange, I never heard much about that temple city, Igniferus. But I have heard about these hearts of the mountain. In fact, I hear you and your friends found one in Anderland.
Yeah, it was, well, inside the mountain, with lava and everything, and it was, being a very bad fire, making like little fire imp in whispers, steam versions as well, just popping up everywhere and attacking people, killing people, animals.
So much like what this was doing, if perhaps a weaker version of the same.
Well, yeah, because this thing, exploded.
Ah,
Like the mount, yeah. So that's what they were trying to stop with the other half, to secure it and contain it so that it didn't explode.
speaking of exploding, whatever did happen to the one that you and your friends found? I hope you don't still have it on you.
Oh no.
What do you mean, a magic hacky sack?
No, we don't.
Then what did you do with it? Bury it somewhere?
Oh no, we gave it to. Oh, what's her name again?
Still on
She
him?
was a very. Yeah, she's like stall. No, wait, not stall. Stellar. Stellana. Like she was a priest of Forge. God.
You gave it to the
thing,
Temple of
what's her name?
Kandarn.
Yes, that's what's the name.
Well, I suppose if anyone's going to have a way to preserve something that dangerous, it would be the Kandarnites. That's good. Won't have that detonating somewhere unexpectedly.
Yeah, we made sure that we had it on the way and everything. It was safe. That's where, on the way to the layering, that's when the freaking badger bit me. That was annoying.
That's where that thief that we're after was posing as a monk, wasn't it? That same journey of yours.
Wait, was that the guy?
Yes. Yeah, the guy, the monk who traveled with us was the thief.
Yes, I know.
Oh,
Hedrah
right, yeah.
knows Ursula is dumber than me.
Yeah, so just
Oh.
like slow blinks. That did seem to be the logical conclusion from the
Oh.
clues you and your friends have assembled, yes?
Oh. Well, my friends assemble. I leave the smart things to them. They're better at it than I am. A whole supper, I'm better at taking a beating than them they are, so I guess they put me in the front. It's best that way.
I can't hear you in crit shitville.
Or Nahia.
Right. Well. Thank you for the information, Ursula. I'll spend a bit mulling this over, though I'm afraid I can't do much without Gaius here.
Oh, what's the name? They were talking. Well, I don't know how much it's true because they're talking about the great lady magister here. It's a super powerful sorceress and can whip magic out of the air and transform all that stuff. I don't know exactly if there's. They're talking about it. There are new traders coming down.
I
It's talking
assume they're
about you.
talking about me, dear.
Yes, I know. That's what I mean. They're talking about you like that.
Well, that's good.
come
I'm
from
glad I've
the-
made an impression. Although I have every belief that our combined show outside the Capitol building had quite a bit to do with that reputation forming.
Well, at least it's good. But do you know where, like, other than this Jafar or Jafar? Oh wait, what's his name? Yeah, Brony. Yeah, Jakar. Wait, what is Jakar?
Jakar
It's with the
Lontek,
car.
the alchemist.
Fucking jabroni.
Oh,
Yes, I'm aware of him.
oh yeah. Do you know if like he's the only one that can like make what's it called, transform potions to cat, like cat folk.
Oh no, I doubt he can do that at all. That's hardly his speciality. Or if he can, it would have to be
Well-
something special ordered. Jacquard has a very limited set of skills. Very effective at what he does, but he does very little outside of them. He takes young,
Okay.
helpless women, sometimes men too, usually orphans, war victims, criminals, and turns them into his personal harem of horse guards. Turns them into horse people and greatly exaggerates their characteristics. Why am I telling you this? You've seen one of them, Hashat. She was one.
Oh, really?
Oh yes, I recognize
I thought she
Jacquard's
was
work
ju-
anywhere.
Oh, I haven't seen it, so I just thought she was a very, very weird cowgirl.
Well,
Which she
that
was.
too, but... No, she is one of his horse guard, or was. Now I believe her
Oh.
cowgirl side has manifested again.
Okay. Well, I've seen a slender Amazon, so like I've seen a lot weirder things.
Oh yes, that princess, what was her name, Johanna?
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, Jacquard has 60 or so of those horse guards lounging around his camp. And quite the force
At
if
least
he
he's
had
covered
any
it.
inclination to use them, but now that the war's over, they're just his personal fuck pets.
Well, if they can eat, if they're happy and can eat their fill, it's not really a bad deal for them. And
Oh
if
no, they
enjoy
love it. Huh. Oh, to be honest, I'm not sure if it's a voluntary love or not. And truly there are some mysteries of alchemy that escape even me. Jacquards are among them.
No, well, I wanted to see if it was possible because Cassidy is supposed to be cat, and
Are
wanna
you
look to get
sure?
stuff.
I'm fairly certain Hashat's turning him into a condom.
They're not mutually exclusive.
Either way,
Well-
those cute little horns of his are rather becoming of him.
Well, they're not cute and little anymore, as they're like she makes a hand of like how tall they're gotten.
Oh well, now they're handlebars. Even better for Hashat's purposes, I'm sure. But if she has
Yeah,
a mind to
but-
transform her pet back into a catfolk, I'm sure Jacquard could do the trick, or really any alchemist given enough time and effort in learning how to do so.
Yeah,
Just know that outside of your
Okay.
line of work, adventuring, transforming your body involuntarily is rather rare. Few people simply learn the countermeasures to it on a whim.
you just hear this slow creaking of a gears. Like, wait,
Hmm.
is the Princess Joanna actually a princess, or is just called a princess?
I'm no expert on local politics yet, but my understanding is yes, she is in fact the crown princess of the Tribelands. Apparently, Triarch
Wait.
Arvard kidnapped her when she was just a babe. He uses her
Wait, like-
incarceration here to prevent Amazon piracy.
Wait, you mean actual big baby Joanna that I saw for decades ago?
I have no idea what you're talking about, my dear.
No, I was in World Map. What's the name of the Amazon City. With Caramon.
Karamorn, yeah.
Yeah. I was in a brief stint over there, and they had like gotten a baby, and she was a big baby, which is good sign and fortune that she get a big girl. Like, and she was big for baby.
Yes, I can't say for certain they're the same one, but yes, Johanna is the Princess of Karamorn. So says Triarch Arvid, anyway. It's entirely possible he just kidnapped a random Amazon and passes her off. Who knows?
But, well, if she has the, she said she had a birthmark, like a spear. So if she has it, then it's her.
I confess I've never seen Johanna in person. At least not up close.
Well, I saw her. I saw her, but she had a dress with all up to the wrists like that. Couldn't really see. But she was so slender, I was surprised. Even a thin Amazon is quite muscular, and she was very slender.
Well, she's been raised by cat folk, if the rumors are true, so I doubt she's had much chance to bulk up like her normal sisters. Indeed, perhaps the catfolk who raised her, what is his name, Arvid's husband? Perhaps he's intentionally kept her rather small and manageable. It would be very awkward for the city if she were to make an escape, after all.
Oh, I should probably say sorry to her. If she's, well, I saw her when she was a baby. A big baby. And she was good. She was huge as a baby. Yeah.
Tell me, Ursula, what twist of fate would allow you to see, in person, the newborn princess of the Amazons?
Oh, I was down with my friend we were in Caramon at the time. I didn't know exactly what her connections were, but she's the one that taught me, just makes motion to herself like all this, how to be like this, to get back to becoming myself from what I was. It took a while. So I followed her with her, and we got there and took in for a place there for a night, and spent like 3 days there. On the second day, they showed off the newborn child, and it's like, oh, they presented the baby to the people. They showed that it was a fine girl.
I see. Interesting. Is this friend of yours still around, or...?
Whoosh. I think she is. We parted away like 5 years ago. She said she had a lot of work to do.
And her name?
But she was Taranya.
Taranya. Can't say I've met an Amazon by that name, but if in my line of work I do, I'll do what I can to send her your way.
Oh, it would be nice to see her again.
I'm
Probably
sure.
gotten up in the age a little bit, but he was strong.
If she taught you, I can only imagine how powerful a warrior she must have been.
She had patience. That's what mostly was needed, because they just wraps the knuckles on our heads like this. It's a hard head to get through.
Well, a hard head isn't always necessarily a bad thing, especially when coupled with a warm heart, and luckily you have just such a combination. I'm sure you weren't too terribly difficult to deal with.
I wasn't. I was pretty broken back then. It takes time to put the pieces back together, even if it's not perfect.
Trust me, my dear, I know that lesson all too well. And as if on cue, Ursula, you feel a rush of wind behind you, and all your hair begins to stand on end as the circle begins to activate.
Oh,
There's a flash of light and a rush of power. Boom. And Gaius appears. Gaius
hey,
just
Gaius.
porcupined with arrows, just sticking all into
Whoa.
his armor, his helmet, everywhere. His deadpan stares at you and says, "Fucking elves."
Oh,
No luck, I take it, dear.
sorry.
Oh, no. Grace is still as much of a raging cunt as usual.
Here, let me help you with those arrows.
What? Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll start
Start.
pulling them out as
She's-
well.
Yeah, she knows exactly how to pull out an arrow. She's pulled out a fair amount each year.
You are an expert on being a porcupine.
Yeah, so there's like swift, like just a twist of her fingers to just pull them out
Ding, ding,
effortlessly.
ding, ding. Well, that didn't go exactly as intended, but I did find something of use. And he will pull from his belt the hilt of a sword. It seems worn with age, but is inset with gold and strange gems that seem to glow with moonlight. It's been a long time since I've seen a sword like this. Since I've seen this.
That looks like a hilt.
Yes, it is. Just a hilt. For now. Guess I'm going to need to borrow Ashker for a while. I need her to make some modifications. Kisara will quirk a brow. If that's what I think it is, that's a bit above her skill level, don't you think? Well, time for her to learn. She came here to be an artificer, after all. Time to do some fucking artifice. He'll just, like, reach down and give Ursula a pat on the head. Start heading up the stairs. 2, 3, 4.
You know? I just looked at him like, he's remarkably resilient for his age. Like, I'm really impressed.
Oh, yes. You don't get to be a paladin as powerful and terribly strong as my dear husband without incredible resolve, physically and mentally.
Yeah. Yeah, the way he crashed through the roof there, be like that. Even I felt that in my knees, be like, yeah, he's gonna need a little weight for that. And he came down through the sewers there, just straight through the ceiling. Even that truck be like, yeah, we could do that, but it would hurt a bit. So yeah, he just give her the thumbs up. Good husband.
She grins. I know how to pick 'em. And meanwhile, upstairs, this Gaius is coming around the stairs. Oh, the rest of you are back too. Good. Yeah.
The
Sword handle?
another day, another demigod slain.
Stole this from the elves. Mine now.
Okay.
Bitches.
What is it? Oh, alright,
Yeah,
fine.
sword handle. See?
Well, duh, but I imagine it belonged to something fucking dope.
Yeah, it belonged to someone very, very high up in Elven society a long, long time ago. And this was stolen from him. Elves have been holding on to it illegally. I've simply liberated it. Back where it belongs, in the hands of an adventurer.
Sounds like a shot bait.
No, she already has the fucking scabbard and rock.
Yeah, no, yeah, great. She's
Yeah,
got a
that's the
scab,
point.
but now she can have a hilt. All she needs now is a fucking blade.
Now she just needs the blade of legends.
Well, yeah, we never had to build the weapon out of, the same artifact. Just smash 3 different artifacts. We're gonna find a blade. Yeah. I
We
wish
got the
Nahia
fucking
knew enough about the
homunculus weapon
setting.
here.
Piecemeal,
like-
Ah,
piecemeal together your legendary artifact.
Yeah. Oh my god, is that the hilt of Salad Tong Starfruit's weapon? Just watch his fucking brain explode.
Yeah, definitely him, for sure.
Just motherfucker be like, no, he's way cooler than him. That guy was a loser.
What? Nah, that guy, he was lame. No, this is
No, this was a way cooler elfin guy.
way cooler. Totally different guy. Come on. Do I look like a scrub? I'm not a scrub.
He would never have anything as cool as this. He was a loser. His ideas sucked. It's just this childhood
way,
fucking rival.
I have a question. What was that on that note thingy that was supposed to be given to Triarchs in the fucking morning, not the night, right?
Yeah, it's the recounting of all of the shit that's happened and signed in the Lord's name, so it's not just a hearsay of a bunch of fucking adventurers.
Yeah. Hashat actually had some other business she wanted to deal with the Triarchs, specifically regarding any rewards pending, so mayhap she can go do that, and you guys can start your downtime stuff.
Yay!
Sure.
Right.
I'd probably tag along in the morning just to get there okay. I want to get landed after dealing with Death Island and knowing that they're cool with that shit would be nice.
Sure, so if you guys want to make it a group thing to go to the Triarchs come morning, we can do that.
Yeah. And then we can just start our fucking boat journey so we can land on goddamn Herona's womb.
Alright, you guys ready for
Finally, after
50
2.5
chapters of boat? Gonna berserk up in here.
No.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, we've still got to work. Like a week on dry land to
Level up.
figure out what the Moo Stone will do, what the Crispo Stone will do.
Cass has his thing he wants to research.
He wants to get gloves.
So what I'm hearing is I'll see you guys in 3 weeks.
Now, hopefully we can get your new
Right,
character
maybe.
introduced this session.
Yeah, I'm
Perhaps
trying to speed
not
that up.
Yeah.
in just a short while, because Nahia does also need to make some fucking arrangements, because it's finally time for you guys to go on a boat, and that boat was to be provided by somebody.
I mean, we can
Somebody
always
who's
do
been
time
just
limit.
left hanging for several weeks. Probably not
Yeah.
super happy, but, you know.
We can always timey-wimey.
I mean, it isn't. Yeah,
It's
we
just-
can zoom through the talk. Make it quick. Don't worry.
Yeah.
She can use for what's the name again? Nahia. She can use Ursula as example as like, this is why we didn't bring you. If this happens to this one, like, you would have been on the bad side.
Nahia, why don't you roll me a d3?
Sure.
Let's see which of the Triarchs is just sitting in the office.
3.
Oh, it's Sumaya. I don't think you guys have actually had a chance to talk to her before.
Hey, I will be, not turning up in my armor that smells of fuck.
Oh, really? You don't want to seduce another priestess just by, your overpowering musk?
Oh,
By
do
just
twist my
existing.
arm. All right, fine.
I mean,
You called the bluff. Well, you made the joke. She's calling your bluff.
Yep.
fug. All right. Well, the good news is that Narandi paladins and clerics are not as hyper attuned to the scent of fuck as Mithrans. So all the priests that are her aides do not just immediately cream themselves. But yeah, the party can go up to the government building as a block, and indeed, with Vanthrag's signed note, you're able to get in and find Sumaya, a drop-dead gorgeous brown-haired cat girl, sort of sun-darkened skin, lots of jewelry, fine golden robe she's wearing, tightly fit around modest proportions. She is currently sitting in the great temple inside the government building. But she has a desk in a back room which she will invite you all into, attended by a handful of low-level acolytes who will begin taking notes pretty much as soon as you are in. She'll give you a smile as you would assume your seats and say, "Well, well, I believe I owe you thanks, first of all, for several things, not least of which is fighting those horrible monstrosities that attacked us outside a few short days ago. Without you and your friends, I'm to understand that it's very likely casualties would have been much, much worse. And now I understand that you have gone up of your own accord to Sakani and rid it of a terrible curse. Some great darkness that had assailed the land. Seems you are heroes in the making, so be welcome. Speak your mind."
Well, we have this document from the Lord up around there.
"Yes, one of our captains has come and recounted as much." She will take the document and she will press her own seal to it and fold it up. "Consider it received."
Oh, well, thanks. Is there a monetary reward? I myself have a request that's slightly different, but I'll gesture it like everyone else.
All right. Well, there can be a monetary reward if you like. Although I'm given to understand you're all fabulously wealthy, at least according to the captain. So many potions and scrolls and other things. What is more money on top of money? Perhaps
More
there are
money?
other things that interest you.
Well,
That is true.
the thing was, I almost went broke buying all that stuff.
Let me introduce you to capitalist America.
Yeah, I'm sorry to inform you, but all of those potions and scrolls that the captain talked about have all been used and broke. Have no money left.
Yeah,
Well,
and it just jiggled her smaller person. Like, yeah, it's a lot spent.
well, I understand if that is the case. If all that is in your heart is a lust for gold, then, well, an errand understands.
More like a need to pay rent.
Uh,
Pay went where?
I
You guys sleep for free on the wizard's couch.
Look, we got potions to buy, okay?
Well,
Yeah, that's your
speaking of
cost of
places,
living.
Yeah. So, I mean, speaking of rent, I think Hashat wanted a house. Yeah.
So Hashat wanted more than just a house, indeed. Hashat is going to bring up an idea at this point. She'll blurt this one out. Let's see if I can get her thing. So yeah, Hashat says rather than money, or at least her share of it, She wants Sakani, or at least the mountain where the Minothan ruins were. It's desolated and unpopulated, and nobody knows there's still a coal mine there because everyone thought that shit's burnt. So, yeah, that's what she wants.
Yeah.
Would any of you like to try and countermand that, or try and get in on that, or interface in any way?
I'd like to help with her persuasion. I mean, my own request is a business eccentric one.
Yeah, I can see you guys want to help with that. I see that as a immense monetary gain in all sense of the word. And
Yep.
my goddamn dwarf sense are tingling.
The dwarf senses, they tingle.
Yeah. Burning hellscape inferno that we were in and all that, so
I think good timing. Kina's on a break, so you can actually squeeze in the moment to ask him questions.
Well, if needed. So, yeah, what's your request, Nahia, specifically? Let's get everyone's what they want out on the table. Then Sumaya can start negotiating with you guys as a group rather than one-on-one.
Yeah, I would like to be landed. I'd like to own what used to be a leper colony after I finished killing the necromancer on it and purging all the undead that are hanging around. Because I want to put a warehouse there and get a dock built and have a nice little merchant boat. If they would like to be in share ownership of the boat until it pays off its weight, having their names to it would be appreciated.
Yeah, okay. Sumaya, it is certainly within the Triarch's power, specifically Berkant's, to hook you up with a boat and, like, make a down payment on it so you can start paying it off on your own. And, I'm going to be honest, the Triarchs can't give you an island they don't own, but, she is...
No one owns it.
Yeah, at
If
no
they will
cost, she
recognize
is
me.
perfectly willing to give you the city's blessing to go do with it as you will.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, sure,
Yeah.
I don't need them to sell it to me, but if they recognize me if I clear it up, that would be nice, because me clearing it up and then someone else taking it would be like, oh, nice, you cleared up my island. I'd be like, well, fuck all of you then, and flip them all the bad. Go away.
I think that would
Yeah.
be justified at that point.
Exactly, yeah. I would
Yeah.
like that. Basically having their names helps protect me from, like, I don't know, a random bunch of Amazons deciding that, hey, they like this nice, nice, freshly purged island off of me.
And
The
that
Amazons
is a
still
risk.
do that. The Amazons still do that.
Oh, fuck
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, I was just,
like, on the other side of the continent at Ervanen, the Amazons are squatting on an island that 3 other countries all claim ownership of. The Amazons are just like, no, we actually live here. Fuck all y'all.
okay, good. I just need to be aware of what I'm getting myself into.
Yeah, Amazons have technically given up slavery of men, but they're still very much, marauding pirates now.
Oh no, trust me, I got the perfect intro regarding that.
Yar har fiddle dee dee. Alright.
Perfect intro.
So yeah, it sounds like in place of Nahia's reward, she wants like the down payment to go onto a boat.
Yeah, I would love to own my own ship and
Alright.
be recognized once Death Island is cleared.
And Hashat wants her coal mine. Ursula, what would you like?
well, if you what Ursula wants is pretty much her son family. But
Alright, what do you tell the ambassador
that's
that
on
you
her own
want?
side. Is there possible to get like a nice little house in the city and like cash would be good?
Property in Evarra is extremely expensive. You can have a house or a cash, and it'll be a pretty small house, because, again, shit is extremely expensive and there aren't a lot of vacant properties for long. But yes, you can in fact try
Pretty
and...
small definition by whom standards.
It'll be like a little townhouse. But yeah, you can score that for sure. Sumaya will also mention that if that is what you wish, then that will come with the added benefits that anyone who owns land within the city walls is entitled to vote in the triarchal elections, one of which is happening in like a year and a half. And she'd be ever so glad to have your vote again, but that's a subject for another time. Let's see. Siggy probably is not gonna get a reward. She probably won't even come with you guys to this because she didn't do a whole lot for the whole, like fighting the monsters thing, and yeah. Cass, however, has been here the whole time. God, what does a little kitty want? I'll think that over.
Dick?
I mean, yeah, what Cass clearly wants is just to bang Sumaya, so if she could just, like, take him to the back room for 5 minutes, that'd be great. Let's see, Tarna-Vok, are you attending the meeting? And if so, what are you trying to put in for your desires?
I mean, Tom never came back last night, so
Okay. So he's off still doing Tarn things.
Oh shit, it's running!
So gee, what does Cass want? He does not want money.
Well, he's broke.
Cass is not broke, actually. Not by a long shot.
Oh, this asshole is.
I mean, fair, I walked into that one. But no, he's got 130-something GP, so he's doing
Yeah,
alright
he's
for
doing
himself.
real good. He a
Yeah,
rich
he's
man.
richer than me.
I think I'll have to think on what Cass wants, but it'll not be too terribly much. But yeah, with a 22 persuade and all of what you wanted is pretty reasonable. I'm gonna use up one of Hashat's persuade rolls for her thing specifically because it's a bit of a bigger ask. Just claiming basically a hex on the map for herself, but it's also an unpopulated hex in a dark and dangerous part of the world that seemingly has no value now.
Could, what's the name, Cassidy assist with inspiring words of...
He sure doesn't need to.
Hashat
rolled actually really well on her pre-rolls. So yeah, she will get what she wants with caveats, but we'll talk to Kina about those later. And so yeah, presumably Tarna-Vok, you guys will vouch for there's totally another member of your party, we swear.
Yeah.
He's not here though, so Sumaya will simply smile and say that Tarna-Vok can come and talk to her himself if he would like to claim his reward, as she'd hate to send cash off only to have it returned for some other parcel of land or whatnot.
Of course. I will let him know straight away.
And meanwhile, or perhaps rewinding a bit in time, Tarna-Vok, you arrive on the shore, rather the docks near Devil's Gate. The ambassadorial complex is not far away at all. You are girded in fresh kit with a masterwork blade. And you have come to do what exactly? What is crossing the goblin's mind as he disembarks?
We've reached the stage where it has to be actions rather than words, I think.
Alright.
Certainly, we're well past the time for thoughts.
Alright, so you've steeled yourself, filled with determination and bloody rage on your mind. So the embassy is a walled complex near the water. Sits, what is it, maybe a mile or so from the prison itself on a dirt road. Takes you maybe 20 minutes to walk there. When you arrive, there are a pair of guards standing outside in their full imperial livery, heavy armor, great spears, Kriegsmessers on their hips. They look at you for a moment, and one of them will step forward and in Gobblish ask, "What is your business?"
I am here to see Captain Vorgoth.
Name?
I'll just show him the ring.
He looks at that. That doesn't tell me shit. You're an officer or something? You're here to replace somebody?
My name is Tarnavak. Of the 32nd,
The goblin diligently picks up like a piece of wood with some paper and like nailed down onto it and writes it down. Tarna-Vok, 32nd officer. Alright, come on in. Captain's in his office, up that away. Oh, one thing, unless you're stationed here, weapons stay here in the armory.
I see. Can I keep a dagger on me? Or a knife? In case we...
Well, can you keep your fucking manhood on you? A man's not a man without a knife, but the sword. Your little come here gesture.
Alright.
So, yeah. It's a very heavily equipped belt.
Yeah, he's gonna look down at you and say, "Well, fuck. You'll lose a squad of men coming up here."
Someone else did.
No, but... on special deployments, it never it never hurts to be well prepared.
Yeah, as soon as you say special deployments, he's this big, slow nod like, "Oh, okay, this guy's a spook. I gotcha." And he takes your equipment belt and hangs it up inside the guard post. Alright, like I said, Vorgoth's up there. Station chief's back a ways. His office is near the ambassadors. And you can pretty much read station chief as like, whoever is in charge of the spooks in the city is over yonder. And yeah, he just kind of waves you in and you're free to go about your business.
That was surprisingly easy.
Yeah, I mean, you're fucking hobgoblin from the Empire. You've got your ring and your ID, and you're like, alright, well, whatever, come on. They basically immediately just think you're a fucking CIA contractor. It's like, okay, dude, what? Just give me your AR and go inside. Go on.
Much like Rem always comes across as Captain Narc, no matter what character he plays, you come across as Captain Gestapo.
I mean, yes, literally, they think you are part of the Gestapo. And so, yeah, what do?
Well, Vorgoth's office it is.
Alright. moment. Let me find his token and sheet here. Here we go. Boop. So yeah, Vorgoth, aka the Hunter, formerly a thief-taker turned military officer. Well, something of a sergeant equivalent, probably. He is sitting up in his office, legs up on his table, enjoying a fine shot glass of something. When you, I guess, do you knock or do you just like barge in and be like, fucking hands up? How are you presenting yourself?
First, real quick question. Did I have to hand over my shield along with, sword? I
Yeah,
presume,
you have divested everything except your armor and your dagger and like maybe whatever's in your backpack.
All right. Very forceful knocking. Not quite battering the door down. He had some courtesy last time, so...
Alright. So yeah, you knock, and the door is open from inside, and you immediately see a pair of just fully decked out, head to toe in plate armor hobgoblins with the flaming labrys of Agaresh upon their breastplates. They've got swords and axes on their belts, and they regard you coolly as you enter, and Vorgoth raises his eyebrows and pulls his feet up off his desk. You, Tarnavak. The hell are you doing here, wanted man?
I thought we had an understanding, Vorgoth.
I take it there's something in that package I dropped off that you didn't like.
So it wasn't your idea?
What wasn't my idea? Someone sent you
Torturing
fucking...
an Imperial colonel.
What? Got no idea what you're talking about, Tarna-Vok. Your package arrived with the mail about 2 weeks ago. Said to deliver it on your birthday. So I did. It's from the Empire. I assume by colonel you mean your father. Well, that's the price traitors pay when they go rogue. The people close to them suffer. I don't know what you expected. Do you think they'd put on their padded gloves and give him a handy? No. If you have any brothers, well, hopefully they're in remote outposts. If not, they're likely suffering the same fate. Are we done?
We're done.
Just remember, you can always turn yourself in to stop their suffering. End the blotch on your family. It's never too late. Until someone turns you in.
When the work's done, Vorgoth.
Yeah.
You'll like this, though. The Lady Magister and her husband. You know the assassins that are after them.
Oh yes, we're well aware.
Do you want to know why?
Go on, enlighten me.
Whether it's madness or them knowing the truth. Those assassins think that Gaius is Lord Winter, the old vampire of stories. And we've been adventuring with him a little while. He sure as fuck acts like it.
Lord Winter's just a fucking fairy tale these Easterners tell themselves. They explain all these ruins from the elves fucking each other in the ass until there weren't any of them left. I don't know what madness has gripped this assassin, but that sounds far-fetched, even for you to believe.
If he wasn't the paladin of a dead god running around with artifact weapons and his wife. That bitch. Even if they're wrong, shit, there's something wrong with her.
There's a woman with magic. There's not much more wrong in the world than that.
And with the strength of a bloody dragon. Saw it myself.
What, she give you a hug and break your ribs?
Almost battered her own damn tower door down just by knocking on it.
Wizard shit. You can't really believe all of this.
Do you see what happened when I tried to... when that assassin shot at the Lady Magister? I flew up there.
I've seen wizards fly. More than once.
Paladins?
He looks to the couple of paladins and they just shrug and one shakes his head. Yeah, who knows? You claiming to be some expert on magic now?
You know the academy teaches enough to know how to fight it.
Academy. Yeah, I know a little of what they teach. Didn't help us win the war, though. A couple of paladins look around like, hey, wait a minute, you're not supposed to say that. And Warlock just laughs, shakes his head. Yeah. They're talking madness, but they're not wrong. Something about that attack at the Capitol building rubbed me the wrong way, even by assassin games. Why not poison them or shoot them in the back alley? Do whatever they did to the last Lord Magister. Made his chest burst in his bed. I guess it wouldn't hurt to keep an eye on them.
Right now, that Gaius, he's off in the north, fucking with elves.
is that unusual? What else are elves for, but... Alright.
Oh. And... And... You're not wrong, but seemed more like go and beat them up for fun rather than a worthwhile kind of fucking with them.
And beat them, fuck them, tear them to shreds, eat their corpses. Whatever he does to these Eastern degenerates, yeah, they probably deserve it.
Right.
Yeah, alright. And Wargoth will pull himself to his feet and finish off the glass. For what it's worth, I'm sorry about what's happening to your family back home, but there's nothing I or the ambassador can do. You're dealing with people far scarier than anyone here. And I'm plenty scary when I want to be. I don't like that.
I know. Just... I'd sacrifice myself, my life. I'd go into the torture cells for a decade, if that was what it took to get this done. Get it so that when the Empire comes back, it never has to be thrown out again. My father, it's good, loyal. Didn't even know I was going to do this until I was gone.
And there's nothing he can say to convince anyone back home that that's the case.
Wouldn't matter if he could.
No, I suppose there are plenty who torture him just for fun. But that's the nature of the Empire. It's not just our sacrifice that ensures its greatness. It's the man next to us, behind us, back home, building arms and armor, working himself into an early grave. The men who die on the rack to ensure security. We're all just cogs. But we are building a great machine. You are lucky that I truly believe that you might just be an important one. So go. I'll make sure your name's erased from the embassy's books. Assuming the guards outside haven't been beaten into unconsciousness.
Last time we met, you heard me out without violence. You deserve the same.
Good. Glad we can still act like civil brothers in arms. So go, get out of here. Finish your work for the Empire.
For the Empire.
I like, if this were like a real world show, this would absolutely be when you both like snap to Sieg Heil and then turn around and out you go. But yeah, you both do the equivalent of the like Imperial salute. He'll sit back in his desk and watch you go.
You cheeky bitch.
But it doesn't end there, Tarna-Vok. As you are getting back on the boat and making to head back to the city, just as you've set sail, a cloaked figure next to you takes a step a little bit closer. You hear a soft voice from inside saying, "You really should be careful with your words, Tarna-Vok. Dangerous people might be listening."
Are they speaking Arunan or Goblinoid?
Goblin.
Okay.
Although you can tell just at a glance it's no goblin. You see it's a willowy figure, an inch or so shorter than you, with a large red tail hanging out beneath the cloak.
Dangerous people. My bread and butter.
Yes, dangerous. Right until our mutual acquaintance decides you're too much danger and takes a long, deadly drink from your neck. There's nothing anyone can do to stop him if he decides to do that. So be thankful that we have no intention of telling him that you've ratted him out this time. But know this, Tarna-Vok. The Empire's not the only ones watching you. And the figure will make a short bow and then step back and disappear into the crowd of people coming home for the night. And then, as she disappears, several other cloaked figures standing very nearby you all withdraw at once.
She fucking John Wick the shit out of you.
Yeah, reminder of how John Wick ends. Well, it hasn't yet, but how it's been going.
Yes, MI6, meow intelligence. Oh no, yeah. Sweet, sweet Borklet. My baby.
Indeed.
So yeah, Tarn, where do you
And
go
the
for the
fact
rest of the night and I guess part of the day so that you're not with the party?
Oh, I
Drink
would
yourself
have.
unconscious?
You saw the bit in my message about an inn. Like I was
Oh, you're
going
just
the
gonna go
next
back.
morning.
Right, okay. Oh, okay, right, gotcha. Okay, so this is the next morning, so I guess you're getting back to town just as everyone else is finishing their meeting with Sumaya.
Sure as fuck hope that box arrives.
Meanwhile, in the town's Thieves Guild, "Oi guys, get a load of this! It's a fucking magic spear!" And a bunch of little goblin pickpockets all throw their hands up in the air. Yay!
Skull necklaces.
Oh, you just hear the sand people screeching.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of which, Tarna-Vok, there's definitely like a notice up on like the tavern door wanting information for the murder of several goblins.
Just keep on walking. Just walk past that.
We like to not talk about it. Hello?
Yeah, we're here. So
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
that's
Yeah,
that
yeah.
day gone pretty much. I guess Tarna-Vok spends a while just getting drunk or something in the tavern for a bit, and then joins the party again. When you return,
Alright,
you
returns.
find that Gaius is sitting outside the tower. He's got his hood off for once, and little black cat ears poking up, and he's enjoying the midday sun with a pipe of thick smoke, and this kind of gives you all an up nod as you filter in one by one.
Guys, did you learn
Hey,
anything while you were away, or was it just collecting?
Learned that Carista's a cunt. Oh, wait. I already knew that.
Right.
No, I got shot a lot, actually. Thanks for asking, but I'm fine.
Fair enough. I've probably had a chance to, like, regather things like some pipes, pipe smoke, all that good shit.
Yeah.
Might ever sit down outside myself.
Alright, yeah. I'll let you join him in silence. And yeah, so, downtime stuff. How long are you spending in town, and when do you want to leave? I guess that's the same question, basically,
Well,
but, you know.
We need the research done on the stuff, and then we just leave as ASAP.
Okay, so that takes 3 days to do if you want to spend that here in town.
Wait, aren't you guys gonna level?
We're doing that on the boat because it's
Yeah.
a week journey by water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you will take 3 days of downtime. During that time, Nahia, I assume you're gonna, at some point, go talk to Mr. Bozeman and get everything sorted out.
Everything all organized.
Sure, alright.
Oh, so hey, look at Julie.
Yeah, she has arrived back in town. And she has
Julie?
returned to the Shayov's like actual storefront in the market.
Ah,
Potion character.
yes, it clicked there. That's
Yeah.
good. But I think... Oh, wait, no. You're too close. You can't get your Warren back yet.
I mean, I can do so while I'm wandering around the market. I'll have Warren perched on my head.
No. Oh, well, you mark it, yeah. But the tower...
Yeah, he doesn't come near the tower.
He never goes to Ravenholm.
No. Why would one ever want to do that?
Okay. So we get that research done on the various items.
Yep.
Okay.
So divine
Okay, fine.
properties is 3.
Yeah, they're all 3, and you have people who can be doing them all at once, so it's just a total of 3 days spent.
Yeah. I know that it is 7 days to implant a soulstone. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and unfortunately, Ashker is busy.
Yeah. No kidding. Bringing the
At least we
Moonblade.
know what the fuck it...
Fighter of the Sunblade to life.
There's already a Sunblade, remember? But it's
Yeah.
filled with Hedrah.
That's why I said it's the fighter of the Sunblade. It's making the Moonblade.
Ah, okay, so... What sort of prophecy do the gem actually bestow?
Well, hold on. I'd like to get DCL's fucking nerd in here first. So yeah, Nahia, you go to Bozeman, and as you're getting the arrangement set up, you know, he's clearly like a little annoyed that you made him wait this long because he's had all this shit like just in the waiting in the wings. But once you explain that, you know, oh, we saved a town, you know, we saved the Triarchs, like, oh, okay, fine, fucking okay.
Yeah.
However,
There's a whole
The
thing.
Earth Wardens do good work.
So yeah, he will, however, insist that he's going to send a couple of his own people along with you. You know, not that he doesn't trust you to, you know, leave everything, but he wants to send an actual archaeologist, a person learned in matters of history. Also,
Sure.
the Earth Wardens don't exist yet. To do the actual archaeology, and then someone to ensure his property remains undamaged. And so he will...
He does not say this with confidence.
No. No, he does not. You are a bunch of adventurers, and he knows what y'all is like.
No, I meant in regards about my character.
I am probably not that either. So yeah, he will snap his fingers, and a door will open, and in comes a not terribly tall, but very dense-looking minotaur wearing a shirt that barely stretches around his furry brown chest and a wide-brimmed hat. He's clearly got some like worn traveling leathers on underneath that, and a some sort of large weapon on his hip. It looks like a saber, but there's a lot of these strange markings across its blade. You can't really identify it at a glance. You're not a weaponsmith. And then out behind him comes...
Hippie Flynn. So Amazon males are rather on the trappy side, right? I didn't
they're
get a
like
clear cover.
Twinkie, yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be a trap. You know me.
Well, yeah, but what do you look like? What do you do?
Oh, right. All right. Now steps behind. Decently tall. Actually, no, I take that back. I remember the party I'm in.
Yeah, no, you're no matter what height you are for a normal
Greetings,
person,
bandits!
you're a fucking
Allow me
midget.
to flex on you.
Yeah. No, either way, I'm getting flexed on one way or another. Yeah. Oh, is my token actually there?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay. So, yeah. About a good old 5'9", 5'10", who at first you mistake as a girl. And, you know, you might as well just be convinced it's a girl. Because it looks like an Amazon, a very short Amazon, with red braided hair.
Oh no, then you look like a boy.
Oh, wait, I see what you did there.
Yeah, you're just a boy, Amazon. We
Yeah.
get it.
Yep. And dark skin. Bright, piercing green eyes that look just a little bit manic.
All right.
She's got a big old smile, and she's going to go, like, immediately. Are you there, Scal? Is Nahia there?
Yeah, Nahia's
Nah.
on there.
Holy shit, I didn't know Amazons came with scales. And horns. And fire.
The Minotaur just looks you square in the eye, Nahia, and gives you an up nod. You're rather tall indeed. And horny.
No, comrade.
Half Minotaur.
Holy shit, there's so much of you to hug.
Oh please. I'm good.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna actually hug you. I was told I have to give people handshakes first.
Of course. Handshakes. Yes.
The Minotaur will lean in and say, he's gonna pull you into a hug after that, though, don't you worry.
It is fine. I am confident in my ability to judo flip.
He's just about to give you a handshake, and then he goes back and like, oh, wait, sorry. Real quick. Bring out a parchment and unscroll it and clear his throat and go like, all right. I am legally obligated by written law of Lady Sylvia Suncrest, the Suncrest lands, to warn you in advance that any damages done in the proximity of, or especially done by me, fall under zero monetary or legal obligations of the matriarchy. Blah, 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 blah. Such damages include, but not limited to, murder, moral and sexual promiscuity, possession of theft or possession, drugs, excessive inebriation, blah, 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 disturbance of the peace. It's a really long list. Just know that my Lady Suncrest has no responsibility over me. And that if I get in trouble, I'm supposed to be reported directly to the authorities.
Okay.
What he's saying is, he's Flynn. I am Baron. Pleasure to
I'm
meet
Flynn,
you.
so- I'm Flynn. Everybody calls me Flynn the Flame Touch. At least they did back at home.
Of course they did.
Bozeman
Slowly
just
reaches for pipe.
Bozeman straightens his tie and says, yes, Flynn here is our go-to for site security. Yes.
I'm a bodyguard. Apparently I have a job now. You need that for food and stuff. Apparently they don't just let you suck people's dicks for protein. Weirdos.
Baron just laughs and says, well, you can always suck mine for plenty of protein.
Oh god.
Bozeman puts his face in his hands. Okay.
Mithras protect me.
And then Hashat steps up from behind a giant ass fucking Minotaur version. And then we got fucking. Don't forget that we also have Nahia here, who smells like.
Yeah, I was about to
BTS
say, like,
Minotaur.
as he's making this joke, Baron's gonna turn to you and say, the smell of things, I'm not the only one.
No, that's whatever.
It's like
Getting past that part.
It's fine, don't worry. Flynn confuses a lot of people's sexuality.
Huh? Oh no, I'm a taken woman.
Oh, that's okay. There's lots of ways to be taken. From before, from behind, on top, on bottom.
So, Mr. Bozeman, just turn to him. I am incredibly grateful for your patience.
Yes,
Goodness
well,
knows you must
my
need so much of it.
my A-team is on a different assignment now, so yes, Baron and Flynn will be accompanying you.
Excellent.
Do try and bring them back in one piece.
Oh no, I'm sure we can
Which
keep them safe.
piece?
Oh, don't worry. Lots of things have tried to kill me. They keep failing.
Awesome. Nahia might still be in shock at just this social cavalcade.
Right.
I also
Well, that's all there is to it. We've got the contract signed. Right. Off you go then. Ta-ta. Good luck on Herona's womb. Let us know what you find. Yeah, that's,
course.
have a good day. He's gonna...
I hope you'll enjoy the peace and quiet, but tell you what, considering you're a man of the scholarly pursuits, come across a couple of things in a little bit of our prior adventures that you might be interested in.
Oh, no, that's quite alright. My collection's, quite full. Perhaps later.
Alright.
This weirdo over here collects artifacts instead of, like, you know, practical things like wives or slaves.
Yeah, cool. Tell you what, though. While I've got you, I will hold up the ancient Igniferan brass insignia. Would you happen to know anything about this?
I don't know anything about anything right now. Your boat leaves, very soon. Why don't you, get ready? He's very obviously trying to get rid of the three of you now, because, oh god, this is just going... this is going terribly. Please leave my office.
Fine. Alright. I hope that you enjoy your peace.
Yes, thank you. And, yeah, Baron will just give a big, raucous Minotaur laugh and say, "What is the value of peace without adventure in your life? That is what I always say."
Fuck, I have not sat down in months for longer than a day. I would really like to have figured out what that feels like before going on a journey again, but that is not what life gives me.
Oh, I also been journeying, traveling quite a while.
Alright, well, we can... It's outside of our poor man's office here. See you later, Mr. Bozeman, and enjoy your endeavors, and we will endeavor to enjoy ours.
See you, Mr. B. Thanks for the money.
He gives you a wave, and then as the door closes, you can just hear this incredible sigh as he slumps back into his chair.
Mine is a fun, reluctant sigh.
And yeah, Baron's just gonna slap you around the shoulders, Nahia, and say, "Come, let us drink to a new adventure, shall we? New friends, too. I hear you have a whole party."
Da, indeed. Come along, then. We can pick up some drink on the way.
Oh wow, I've never been a part of a party before.
Oh, you've been in plenty of parties. Not this kind, though.
No, I mean, there are... well, I mean, you'll meet people whose specialities certainly lend themselves to those kinds of parties as well.
So you guys like adventurers or heroes?
Mercenaries, my dear.
Oh, sweet. That means we get paid.
That's what you send. You've just gotten paid. You're not getting extra paid.
Oh.
That's the whole point. What you've become is a mercenary. It's bodyguard work.
Sorry, I'm not exactly used to this whole job thing.
Da, I got it. Homeless dick sucking. Da.
Oh, no. I actually had to come from far from my homelands. This basically killed me to keep walking.
Oh, okay. I mean, my condolences, I guess.
It's fine. They were all trying to kill me anyways.
No, why?
Oh, well, it's a funny story. See,
Oh, no.
Amazons are mostly a female-dominated culture. And when I say mostly, I mean completely.
Duh.
And I was one of their butt boy slaves.
Duh.
See, that's where Sylvia Suncrest comes along. She's like the prettiest and smartest and strongest Amazon ever. But one day she took me to bed, and apparently I clenched a little too hard in the back.
Duh.
So she said I was supposed to be executed for my transgression. Execution by combat. The only problem, I killed the executioner. Then she sent another, and I killed him. Then another, and then I killed her. Just kept killing their entire army. So eventually she just gave me a sword and told me to keep walking until I could find something that could kill me.
Uh-huh. Well,
So here I am.
okay. Good luck with the clenching thing. That's not exactly the story I expected, but I feel like I should have expected it.
I know, right? I regretted asking immediately. I didn't know you could clench that hard.
Oh no, I know that much. I had to go, and it's never mind. Anyway,
That's why I'm sticking to cowgirls.
Cowgirls are soft and nice. They also have milk.
it's
They are and they do.
Life cold and hard, titty soft and warm.
You see, Flynn, you are a man of culture.
All right, I'll give you that.
I like this
And
party
then
too. There's a lot.
Hashat.
Yeah, I like this party too. There's a lot of attractive and strong people in it.
Yeah, so let
Mm.
me get you
You're
two over to the tower map with everybody, so you can meet the party, so to speak.
Yeah, and that
This
said,
is-
if you talk dirty around my daughter, I fucking got you.
How? What do you mean?
I feel like I made it awfully clear.
Blinks.
Whatever.
Remember that Amazons are born pillaging.
No, yeah, she said talking dirty.
Yeah.
You
I don't
may
think
be
the,
bored pillaging. You don't need a gutter mouth. Come now.
I think the two
I
go
mean-
hand in hand.
I'm sure you understand the concept of not cursing and talking about sex around small children.
Why would you not do that? They're just gonna grow up and do the same thing.
No, they aren't. They can grow up, be proper little girls. Not get fucking murdered over dumb shit.
Oh, you mean like nobility? Are you
Duh,
noble?
she is my little princess.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you are nobility. Where are your lands, Lady Nahia?
I believe it.
You couldn't have ixnayed on the nobility nay?
I mean, I believe it. You're certainly pretty enough to be a nobility.
Indeed, the radiant queen of flames.
Oh. Slight draconic muttering. Maybe later. That didn't get you introduced to everybody else.
You look like you could use a drink. You want me to go get you a drink?
No, we'll get you introduced first.
Oh,
What I
right.
need is a nap.
And so yeah, as you're coming into the tower, everyone else is filtering from downstairs, and maybe like Tarna-Vok is finally arriving about this time. As this enormous behatted minotaur and tiny, extremely muscular Amazon boy are walking in. And yeah, as soon as Baron sees Hashat, he's just immediately gonna come over here and begin Operation Flirt.
Until he finds out that Hashat has the bigger penis. And then it's flirt harder!
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wow, a woman even bigger than the dragon lady.
And then she just holds up the fucking stone and be like, right, tap, tap.
You can call me the queen. And they'll be like, I'll call you anything. And it just doesn't work. You see, you try and threaten people who have what we like to call penis brain. And it doesn't do anything.
So yeah, once everyone else is assembled, the big minotaur will be like, Greetings, everyone. I am Baron Ilovich. I am an archaeologist, specialist in finding and plundering old ruins for their lore and artifacts. But preferably when those ruins are not full of monsters, which, in this particular case, it seems like they most likely are. Hence, we will work together, have many great adventures. Oh, and this is Flynn. Flynn is expert on murder. Bloody
Hi.
savage murder. And sex.
I'm Flynn the Flame Touched.
Well,
I'm gonna go
hello
get
there.
my nap. Later. You guys have fun. The pat Baron and Flynn on the back towards the rest of the party and try and get past them.
Oh, you all are really good at fighting.
Yes, you can tell by their many scars and the fact that they're not dead while having so many scars. Great warriors.
I was mostly talking about all their equipment.
Oh.
It's clearly well used and taken care for.
Well,
Although
yeah,
now I
Good
think
stuff
about
here.
it, you guys are probably covered in fresh scars of all the deathly adventures.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah,
lots
the-
of fresh skin. Even I've been burned and I'm made of fire.
yeah. There's a few. Just relative. The arm on her arm is at least relative fresh, but it's still healed up.
Well, I hope to get along with you guys. It'd be nice to kill with friends for once.
Yes, friends who have yet to introduce themselves because they are stoic and full of edge, like Blade.
No, that's because you were talking, so I'm just waiting for you to finish your conversation there.
No, I'm done now.
Oh,
I want to hear about
that-
you guys.
That big one, the big cow there, that's the future Minotaur Queen of Hashat.
Yes,
Oh.
I look forward to her being my queen in the future. It'll be a glorious reign.
I think it's more likely Flynn here will be hers.
Ah, and who are you? Hobgoblin warrior. I've not fought beside one of you before.
I am Tarnavak the Unbreakable.
Oh,
that is a
that's such
strong
cool-
name.
That's such a badass title. What do you have to do to get that?
Be incredibly hard to defeat in combat.
Holy shit, that makes me want to fight you right now.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Well, still, Baron will give you a big two-handed handshake that just makes your whole body kind of warble up and down from the size difference. Ah, and you, pretty lady, who might you be? I'm Cass. Hi, how's it going? I'm a dude,
Oh.
by the way. Hi.
Yeah, he's totally a dude. Can't you tell by the direction of his chin?
Shit, is that how that works? Wait, you're not an Amazon. Yeah, fuck it. You're still pretty, though. He ruffles Cass's hair. Cass will just blush furiously with his tail wiggle waggles.
I can also tell because his penis is incredibly small compared to an Amazon's.
Hey! Whoa! Oh, you can't even. I got my kilt, not a skirt, a kilt on for one thing.
You can tell by
Also,
the bulge.
most Amazons don't have dongs.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I guess the queen was weird then.
Queen.
It's a long story. I already told it.
I mean, if you got stories about hermaphrodite Amazon queens, why don't you and I have a
No.
talk upstairs?
Oh, sure, I have plenty of stories about them. All of them are so beautiful and strong and really hot.
Yes. Tell me more.
Yeah. And they just have sex all the time. I mean, literally non-stop orgies.
Where are you from? I love it unconditionally.
Oh, I'm from the Suncrest Isles. Where I'm from, people like you and me would be put into slave pens to be used as sex toys till the end of our lives.
My opinion is unchanged.
I like you. Anyways, when are we getting on the boat? I want to be able to say I put my sword in Herova's wound, because that's hilarious to me.
Me too. I was totally gonna fap as soon as we got there.
Oh, hey, we could share a fapping rock.
Sweet. Wait, what's a fapping rock?
It's just a stone where you fap.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
You gotta charge a crystal.
Actually, Flynn will lean over and go like, wait a minute. We'll sniff Cassidy a little bit. They're like, you smell like the horse girl. The cowgirl. The horse cowgirl. I don't know what she is.
Me neither. She's hot
Cow.
though.
Man, I'll totally join you in a double team when she's back.
Oh, that would be so much fun.
Just be worried about putting it in the butt, though. That's what got me in trouble the first time.
What kind of trouble?
Flynn will regale the tale of how he's basically just here to die.
Gas just D:. Oh, God.
Technically, I'm a fugitive, but since I just won't die, I guess I'm still alive and on the run. Or whatever.
Well,
I don't think they want me back, though.
and Cass is like taking you off from the rest of the party this one. He's like, well, tell you what. I can teach you some really incredible things about taking it from Hashat. By the time I'm done with you, you won't ever have to worry about that happening again.
Oh, that sounds great. I'd actually be able to make people feel good rather than making them feel bad.
Yeah. Don't worry, Hashat's like incredibly resilient in all the right ways. She'll break you in no problem.
This is sounding like an awesome party.
It is. I love it so much.
A dragon lady, a bear lady, a hobgoblin, a cow and horse lady, and a cat lady. Well, cat boy. A cat boy lady.
Alright, A, I think the term's ladyboy, but B, no, I'm just a boy. I just dress like this because Hashat thinks it's cute.
Well, it is cute. Hashat's right.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, obviously.
Is that hobgoblin guy, Tarnavak, okay?
No, I think, like, someone sent him a box of poop or something. I didn't ask, and I don't really want to.
Seems really tense. Like, super unhappy.
Yeah, don't offer to give him, like, a blowy or anything. He's got an Amazon girlfriend already.
Oh, okay. Oh, an Amazon. I would like to meet her.
Yeah, she's around here somewhere. Oh, there's also this enormous wolf girl upstairs. She gives the best headbats. Come on.
Flynn is following.
Yeah. Phew. And, yeah, so let's wrap up with finishing off, the arcane research, and then next time we can open up on a boat. How about that? You guys can do your leveling stuff.
What's that fucking boat?
I would like to, get my reward from the Triarchs
Oh,
before
yes,
we go.
yes. What would you like to ask them?
We don't have to do it this time, but before we go on the boat.
Yeah, no problem. We can just, like, do you know what you want already? Because we can just resolve that real quick.
I would like a house, but I would like to, get... I would like to also add in my own money and my share of the party loot onto it to get a more decent one.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, shit. I will split our party loot. Bear with me.
Let's do that after the stream.
I'll do that later. That's fine. Continue
Yeah,
on.
if it was possible to get the goddamn better house for a little bit of cash infusion, fuck yeah.
So yeah, Let's do the soul stones real quick. So Vulcanus, the Fire Sage's soul stone. His legendary resistances were poison and necrotic and fire. And he had legendary actions regarding like bull rushing and flaming bursts. So if you put it into a weapon, it's probably going to get some sort of like flame tongue property. Put it in like a catalyst, it's probably going to make fire damage spells better. Or you could put it in like armor and get some sort of improved charge ability. Or poison, necrotic, or fire resistance. Any of those things.
Improved charge, you say?
Yes. Well, you already have the charge feat. That's probably better than what the armor will give you.
Would it enhance a somebody's natural like racial charge then?
Could do.
Is our natural racial charge even that good?
No.
Yeah, it's gory attack minotaurs.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that crystal can be better put to use than buffing a charge attack. I think it would just be better as a weapon or armor.
Well, yeah, flame tongue property and extra. What is it like D6, 2d6?
Yeah, flame tongue. A normal flame tongue sword per DMG does an extra 2d6 fire damage.
Damn, that's really good.
Pretty
Can
good.
you put that on the spear?
You could do that, yes.
Could
Tarnavak?
I get an? Could I stick
Oh,
flame tongue on my fucking stick? That would be so dumb.
Your stick isn't inherently magical. It's
Yeah,
You're right, actually.
You
Yeah,
cannot
I
big-
see.
enchant it.
yeah,
Yeah.
because of the interaction of packed weapons. You
Yeah, I
can't.
have to
You could-
make a magic weapon and
You
then
could
make the
commission
magic
a
weapon
masterwork quarterstaff and then put it on there.
Yeah,
And then
Just
make
get
that
a-
your packed weapon.
get a magic quarterstaff. That fix it.
Well,
Sorry, I mean you guys can have it. I was just thinking about
Yeah, you guys
throwing-
can figure out
yeah,
where you want these
yeah.
things to go. Anyway, Valeria's thing will create a intelligent item, no matter where you put it. You are confident enough that a willing and powerful spirit that has entered into the Soul Stone can indeed retain its intelligence to create a sentient item.
Maybe you should put it on Flynn and raise his intelligence score.
That's not how that works. The item's probably smarter than you, though.
No, it is.
But yeah, as a cleric, whatever you put it in will have either divine, like, cantrip abilities or some sort of healing property.
Okay.
And lastly, the traveling gloves. Cass can pinpoint. Let me bring you guys to the world map here, or region map. He is confident, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that these gloves are linked to some place in Anders Bay, the city. Probably the north side of the city.
Interesting. Okay.
Can't tell, like, literally where it is, but if he had GPS coordinates, he could basically give you those.
Sweet. All right. So there must be some den in Anders Bay. Belonging to the baddies.
Something like that. Well, maybe we could figure out some way to make it work with a teleport circle and zip in there and raid the place.
Sure. Let's should we leave that with the Lady Magister while we're doing our journeying?
Sure, yeah, that makes sense. I'm sure between her and Asker they can figure something out.
Yeah.
Sarah will look up from where she's, like, sitting reading a book. You're lucky this involves me as well. I hate being given work by other people. It's far below my station. But very well. Come here. She will take the gloves, give them a sniff. Alright. I will dedicate myself to seeing where these might go and how we can get you there. It shouldn't be too terribly hard.
That's certainly good to know.
And then, yeah, is there anything else we need to resolve?
Don't think so.
Ship journey rolls.
Need to
'cause we're
ask
attacking by
you-
one side.
for like the prices of some bits and bobs because it's just like in there as treasure, and I need to know what it breaks down into liquid.
Yeah, let's sign off the stream and then we can resolve the rest of
Yeah.
the treasure. But first, experience points.
Well,
Flynn, I guess you can go ahead and write these down because you're here. Just in case, like, Szooth ever dies and you want to bring this,
Oh,
this
boy.
beautiful disaster back.
See, that wasn't a possibility until you sent me to Dragon fucking Island.
Alright. Did you explore a new and interesting location for the first time? No, not really. Did you discover new and interesting truth about the world?
there's some timey-wimey bullshit going on. That all said.
Yeah, you've discovered more about Oslin's curse. Yeah, you can cash that in. Did you make a new ally? Yeah, you made 2 of them. Lucky you.
Yay.
Did you advance or complete a quest? No, not really.
We're finally starting our own as well.
You guys have been able to do that for literal months. You've made no progress.
Yeah.
Did you discover a new page in a companion story?
Fucking knock. Gestapo ass motherfucking
yeah.
knock.
Yeah, I think Tarna-Vok now having the direct and unapologetic eye of Section 1 on him is a thing. So let me scroll. Thank you.
We learned that you can indeed be too tight.
That, I mean, we've always known that.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright,
Please,
let's
new
see. It
information.
takes 1, 2, 3 days to get here, so it's July 28th to August the 1st. Actually, plus 3 days, so August the 4th. 1398. And yeah, if you are watching in the stream, thank you guys for tuning in. That's it for this week. So we will see you next time. Have a good one, everybody.